Hello, weebs and normies. Welcome back to umamusume time.
Welcome. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
Woo, welcome, everyone.
Welcome, everyone. Good morning. We got special week center stage.
On all this, dude. Every time.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Okay. Who was that? There's like two people there.
Nah, that's us, George. That's the trainers.
True. That's, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Sewen Sky.
Listen to this, like,
Our pasta, of course.
drum beat.
Grass Wonders there too, actually. Oh, King Halo.
Dang, dude.
Yeah,
the guitar and drummer are going hard.
Yeah, this is awesome. Ooh, so good. And they're sweating. It makes perfect sense, actually. Fire and dancing, yeah.
Jeez, dude.
So, going so hard.
Yeah, seriously.
They keep changing who's in the middle. That's crazy. What the heck? Oh,
Dang.
that's sick. Oh, special week.
Oh, wow.
Last winner, the 1998 generation.
Yeah.
Connor Pasta, Sewen Sky, King Halo. This is sick. Okay, interesting.
Nice.
Whoa, that's sick.
Celebration of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go.
Snap. Look at that.
Let's go. Wow, look at that.
Welcome to the Uma stream. What
That's
an
right.
amazing start. That's right.
Yes, thank you. Extra credit goes to Kuro for throwing us some songs to choose from. This is very excellent recommendation. I really like starting the stream like this. It's great energy. So fun.
It is. It's
Welcome,
good.
everyone. Umamusume is back. Have you waited 3,000 years or what? Oh, jeez.
Seriously.
It's been
Those
so
single
long.
episodes take forever. But
oh my gosh.
you're going to get, well, it's going to be a mix of single and multiple
Yes.
episodes. We'll see how things go. But still, you're going to have
Yes.
Uma tell you can't take any more Uma.
That's right.
And then
It's the year
even
of the
some
Uma.
more.
Again. Last year we did a lot of Uma,
Yeah.
and this year we're going to be doing a hell of a lot of Uma. We're going to do, maybe
Yeah.
we'll talk a little bit, not to shill too much. Are we here to shill? Maybe. Yes. Are we here to also, if you don't want to be a Patreon or YouTube member, if you just want to wait, are we here to also tide you over? Abso-frickin-lutely. 100%.
That's right.
We've got
Yeah.
BNW, episode 1 to 3. We wanted to make a big splash and get all BNW in on one go. So boom, BNW is there in full on the Patreon or YouTube membership. We also have coming up after that. How much should we reveal? Let's reveal a little bit, shall we? People are here on the live stream. They gotta get a little something.
Okay. Get some special treats. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
some special treats here. After that, we're gonna do Road to the Top. We're going to be doing those one episode at a time. There's like reasons. Just know that there are like so many reasons why. We've like agonized and switched around the schedule a lot. So there's reasons why things are the way they are. RTTT is going to be coming in one episode at a time each week. We also made a lot of deliberations about like, what are we going to do for single episodes and double episodes? And we got ReZero happening live, and that's been awesome and stuff like that. So because the Tuesday slot is specifically selected and voted by people who are members of the YouTube and the Patreon, we feel like it's important to
paying some
have
money.
those be the double priority. So if we have like and we only have so much time in the week to record and edit. So it's like those are going to be double on Tuesday. We're going to ReZero on live, and that's kind of cutting into what would be Uma freaking Thursday. But we've moved Uma over to Wednesday as a slight compensation. And occasionally we are going to put the extra effort in to do some extra Uma stuff. So after RTTT, we're going to do the movie New Era. And we're going to do it all in one go.
Era.
Okay? It's going to suck, but, you know, we can't do it all the time or we're going to burn out. But we're going to do the whole thing. So you don't get part 1, part 2. You're going to get the whole thing. And then you know what's next, don't you? Of course. What's next?
Another 3-month break. Let's freaking go, baby.
Whoa, let's go. And then we'll take a 3-month break, right? Just kidding. Just kidding.
No.
Gotcha.
No.
Now that's going to be Cinderella Grey. That's right. Cinderella Grey.
Cinderella Grey, indeed.
That's right. So Cinderella Grey is going to come after that. It's going to be mostly single episodes until ReZero is finished. Also, Mushoku Tensei is starting like right after ReZero finishes. So what we're going to try and do is, at a minimum, we're going to try and get the Core 1 finale of double episode for Cinderella Grey. We're going to do our best. And then, according to our schedule, we'll see how everything works out. Mushoku Tensei should end, and then we can do double episodes for the last like 2 to 3 videos of Cinderella Grey. So we're gonna end the finale of Cinderella Grey with a bunch of double episodes.
Bang.
So
Bang, yep.
Hopefully that's gonna be freaking sick too. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Subject to change as always is our schedule, but we're trying to plan out much in advance as we can. It's very far. It's very far in advance. This is gonna be a hell of a lot of Uma this year, but hopefully you guys will enjoy. You've been waiting very patiently, so we're really happy you guys are here, not only for the stream, but to check out our content. It's very humbling, very nice.
It is. So. Humbling is the key word. It is indeed. We're enjoying it, and we're also enjoying how much you guys are enjoying it. So that's part of the big reason where we're like, you know what? Let's do a stream. Let's tide people over that can't, you know, necessarily get on the Patreon or YouTube membership and stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you all for being here. It's awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Sometimes we even say like, oh, I wish I could watch the reaction of the people watching the videos.
To our reaction.
Yes, like just at this exact moment, so we could see what they're like. Oh, it's this or that or whatever, whatnot. So we're very excited. Thank you for those who got up super early. I know there's at least a couple of you who are here super early. Those in Europe usually. You guys are kind of getting stiffed on the times for streams, but unfortunately, somebody's got to get.
We say that every stream. One of these, we should just call it the Europe stream. And I stay up late and you get up early.
Okay.
And we just do like a thank you, Europeans.
Maybe.
For sticking with
I'm not committing
us,
to getting up early. Okay. So maybe. It's a solid maybe.
Listen, once a year. Maybe we can do a Europe stream.
All right. We can see about that. It's 10 p.m. here. Yeah. Those in Asia, totally fine. Yet?
Oh, maybe we should actually. Ping Pyrex.
Ping Pyrex? Oh, frick. Yeah, I think we Pyrex is aware, but we should ping him just in case. You wanna throw a message over there, George, just in case.
Yes.
Yeah, so those in Asia, it's morning time. Those in America, it's nighttime. Those in Europe, it's a bad time. It's not a good time right now. So we're really glad to have you all here. We're gonna watch some stuff, of course, as is now tradition established from last video. George, we gotta watch some memes. Now, I know,
of course,
some of you, George included,
we gotta get into the memes.
Yeah, you don't love the freaking memes. That's fine. Some of you love them, some of you don't. I'm not going to do too many. We're just a few, just a couple, and then we're gonna get into some videos proper. Of course, we're gonna be watching the man, the myth, the legend, the absolute goat of umamusume. We're gonna be watching Pyrex's freaking video. We're gonna have a slightly shorter stream this time than last time, just because I've got some obligations that I've got after the stream, so I want to make sure I get to those. But we're going to be watching at least one of his videos, probably more. George has got the content freaking stuff all lined up for us. But we're going to watch memes. We're going to watch some Pyrex. Yeah, we're going to answer some questions. If you guys have questions and stuff, you're welcome to throw them into the chat. We love interacting with the chat too, so, you know, it's just seeing your comments is honestly the best freaking thing, the best reason to do the stream, honestly. It's so great. It's super fun. So, yeah. So it's going to be great.
I think I saw a comment from Kuro YouTube on our first Uma live stream. It almost hit 20,000 views.
I can't believe that. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's wild.
I can't even comprehend. So we really appreciate all the support. It is wonderful. Well, George, you know what time it is, don't you?
Yes, let's do it. Let's see what memes await us.
All right, let's go. So this is from someone, but the O's are zeros and the 3 is or the E is a 3 in one of them. So this is from someone. You can see it on screen here, actually, down below. It's probably hard to see. So small, but thank you, someone, for making some great memes. Let's check them out. Do you know who this is, George?
I don't.
This is
the trainer.
The trainer stand-in. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's you, essentially. That's just you, because when you play the game, you're the trainer. Yeah.
True.
Death.
What? Oh, jeez.
Let's go.
You've alerted the Uma.
The Pokeball?
Wait, what just happened?
I don't know. Let's go. This Rudolph? Oh, it is. And Marzinski potentially?
Uh-oh.
Is that Benjamin McQueen? It's Tokai-Teo!
Wait, why is she flying?
I don't know. It's the sky step.
McQueen whenever, like, she's crying.
This is amazing. Move down. Oh no. Oh, it's Shuttle.
Got an actual revolver. Oh jeez, bro, what?
Oh no. This did not contribute to Airgrove's growth. No kidding. Full house. Royal flush. Uno? Is this cafe?
Uno, oh my gosh, bro.
Oh no. Yu-Gi-Oh card? Harikiteko! That's it.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. There we go.
The Umo gag was really good. That was a good one.
Very good. This one's great. Great video. It's inevitable, of course. All right, we got one more. I promise. It's just one more. Okay. We have from 2. We've got learning the alphabet with Mighty Kane Tannhauser. I didn't frick it up.
Nice.
Okay? I didn't
you freaking nailed it.
B is for C is for D is for D
Okay.
is for E is for
Nice.
E
Bro.
is for F
Hey, Mon.
G is for
Maybe I'll give up.
G is for
Wait, we did G twice?
Yes.
H is for
Harikiteko!
H is for
3 H's.
Oh, 3 H's.
Hamburger.
Hamburger.
J.
Oh, she got the
is for
hamburger.
K is for L is for M.
Carrot
is
in the
for
burger always gets me.
松谷流です。M 何かなそう M ムンムンム
M is for
Bro, what is...
Of course,
It's for
Mambo, obviously.
O
Oh, nice.
is for
Never give up.
もちもちもち
P is for
ピンポンパンポンポンお知らせがありますよ
Q. Q
Oh,
is
so cute. No Q.
Dang,
R
no
is
Q.
for
Let it go
S is for
世界
T is for
World
平和
peace.
タンタンタンほほほいトロトロトロロ
U is for
うーん
V is for
ベリーデリシャス
W
Oh.
is for X is for
せーのえい
Y is for
よろよろです
Y is for
やったやったやったやった
Oh, that's cute. I've never seen this outfit.
Z is for
ザブザブゆらゆらお祭りマンボウ
Of course. I can't believe they have actual clips of her saying all of that. That's...
Of course.
That's
Don't worry,
wild.
George. We also have a soundboard for Mambo.
マンボウ
Uh-oh.
マンボウお祭りマンボウ
Yes.
Dang, we're getting Mambo in the soundboards now.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
frick.
right. That's right. We have one little video.
Okay.
It's not a meme, but it was on the list. This is Doto and some goats.
Nice.
That's it. This is just Doto and goats. I don't know why this is a thing, but Doto is
So
cute and
freaking-
so are goats.
Goats are hilarious, dude.
Hang in there, George. We already know what M is. Mambo, that's right.
Mambo doesn't need
Me
to know,
should
doesn't know the
Dodo.
word quit.
Any idea which
Okay, very
Pyrex
nice.
videos are being watched? Yes, we're gonna watch I Still Love You, because that was the one that we had talked about that everyone was requesting last stream, but we didn't have time to get to. So look at this goat, dude. Small
Okay,
goats
right
are
up
so cute. They're
Yeah,
the
pygmy
cutest
goats
freaking
they
thing.
are.
Doto's a little afraid, I think. Doto doesn't know what to think. Look at this.
He's not moved at all. He's just like,
He's just
what is happening? What is around me?
yeah, right.
What are
There we
these
go.
things?
Doto pretty much adapts to whatever comes in his stable, cats and raccoons included. There's another one with a
thanks.
cat, but we'll have to save that for a different stream. Okay, so let's see here. All right, well, we've got Pyrex's video, Still in Love, a beautifully twisted tale in Umamusume. George, you have anything to say before we start this? I ask you as you take a swig.
I don't know, because I don't know how they bring in love into Umamusume.
Well, I love
guess
all the
their love
Umas,
is
so
for
that's easy.
Running.
Yeah, well,
Yes,
the
okay.
Umas love running, and I love the Umas, and it's perfect. Everything works. And sometimes the Umas love
Okay.
each other,
All right,
which is
So
big.
this is a video about Graham, actually, and his love for Umas. Oh,
Actually.
dang.
That's right. That's right. Still in
I
love.
remember
Apparently,
George in a Freerin video saying he'll never get to the point of enjoying anime animal girls. Interesting to see his development. I have been very good at compartmentalizing my disdain for the hybrids. Has it gone away? No, it hasn't. I've just gotten better at hiding it.
George, frick you. How dare you? Uma,
Okay. All right, well, let's
trainer,
see.
trainer, trainer. Why choose when we can choose them all? That's right. This will be the greatest love story ever told. All right, George, you ready for this?
We're good.
Thank you, Pyrex, for making such based, awesome videos. We're going to Itadaki Mas now.
It's gonna be a banger, regardless of how many hybrids there are. If it's a Pyrex video, it'll be a banger.
That's
So,
true. That's
Very
true.
good.
In Umamusume,
Let me check the quality here. Okay, we're good.
it is common for a horse's legacy to be up.
Wait, is this
Is
a
this-
Cinderella Gray?
Is this going to have any Cinderella Grey spoilers? Because if it is, we can't watch it, of course.
Yeah, we should just skedaddle
Are
on
we
out.
stopping before we've even begun? No.
No.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
seeing mostly no's. Oops. No Cinderella. It
No?
has some visuals in the start, but mostly should be fine. It's not about Cinderella Gray. Probably some clips, not spoiler heavy, no context. Okay. All right. We'll keep
Fair.
charging ahead
Okay.
then.
In umamusume, it is common for a horse's legacy to be upheld even long after death. Rarely do we see a divergence from the historical records translated into umamusume pretty derby. So what
And that's
happens
what
when
makes
this
it so
mold is
based.
broken, and we are presented with a story so
Oh.
far-fetched it aims to rewrite the history of the horse this Uma represents? With the recent 4.5-year celebration for the Japanese release of Umamusume Pretty Derby, we got an Uma that did just that. A racehorse who would form an unbreakable bond with their jockey and aid him to achieve his
Oh.
greatest dream alongside her.
She's pretty.
A bond so inseparable that it would
Holy
create one of
frick.
the most beautifully twisted career scenarios in Umamusume's history.
Oh, jeez.
One that
Dang.
will most likely never be replicated
Oh,
again.
jeez. She's crazy.
This is the story of Still in Love. For
Oh.
context,
Still
this
in
video will
Love.
cover Still in Love's real history and aims to aid people understanding her Umamusume counterpart. I will give as much
Okay.
context in this video as I can to ensure that the full story of Still in Love is told to the best of my abilities.
Okay.
Still in Love was a mare born on May 2nd, 2000 at the Shimokobe farm in Hokkaido. Following Still's birth, she'd be purchased by North Hills Farm Management. Just like the Shadai farm, which we covered in my Manhattan Cafe
Wow.
video, North Hills also is a prominent farm in Japan. The Shadai farm is an extremely large collective, boasting the ability to operate on a much larger scale over smaller privately owned
Yeesh,
farms like
it's
North
huge.
Hills. North Hills is owned and
Yeah.
operated by a small group of private breeders who oversee every aspect of their horse's career
Oh,
from
dang.
birth into retirement.
Wow.
The structure of North Hills is also very reminiscent of previous farms of the same nature, such as the Simbali and Mejudo farm. Still in Love's pedigree, at a
Oh.
glance, may seem like any other horse that we've covered before. However, it would be the first example in this series that would touch upon a subject completely glossed over in Umamusume. For this next segment, I'll do my best to explain Still's extensive pedigree. Still in Love's conception could be considered as a high-risk, high-reward scenario. Looking back 4 generations on her sire's side reveals a connection to Alma Mound. In addition, 5 generations back on her dam side reveals the same name. It wasn't only Alma Mound that was a recurring name, but Hail to Reason as well on both the sire and dam side.
Okay. So Hail to Reason
I
is
see.
on both sides. Interesting.
Yeah, so her blood, her family tree is essentially a diamond. Not fully, but
Oh, weird.
so Hail to Reason, that is the stallion, right? And him and Cosma gave birth to Halo, and then him and Blamalea gave birth to Roberto. Okay, and then Sunday
Roberto.
Silence and Bradamante.
Bradamante.
Okay.
Dang, okay. Very good. This is only part 1. There's part 2 if you have time. If we have time,
Oh.
dang. There's part 2? How long is part 2? Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. Let me see here.
Part 2 is shorter and it focuses on the character, so
Okay.
it'd be great if you have time to watch it. Okay.
Yes, we'll probably have
Alright,
time to
fair.
watch it. Yep. Should be okay.
We
Perfect.
can do both.
For Still's pedigree, based on these facts, we have a 4-5 cross on Alma Mound and a 3-3 cross to Hail to Reason. In
Interesting.
Japan, a 3-4 cross is often called a miracle blood cross, which is believed to be the most effective inbreeding combination. In more extreme
Jeez.
cases of inbreeding, classified as a 1-to-1, both parents are the offspring of the exact same full sister and brother. In addition to Still in Love,
Oh,
other examples of horses
Jeez.
as a result of inbreeding were Shinko King and Karen Rapstar. Still would also
How
be a
much
descendant
inbreeding
of
is there?
Sunday Silence and
apparently there's a
Northern
lot.
Dancer, only adding to the strong pedigree overall. Much like many horses owned by
Oh.
North Hills,
wow.
Still would be conditioned to debut in her 2-year-old year. With a strong pedigree behind her, all that was left to do was to find Still
Yeah.
a proper trainer and jockey.
Horses a lot.
Still in
Oh
Love,
boy.
with the help of North Hills, will be put under the care of Shoichi Matsumoto. This may come across as a familiar name if you see my video on Tokai Teo, Matsumoto being the trainer
Okay.
for his career.
Okay,
Matsumoto would
right.
be in charge of conditioning Still to be able to race in her career that followed. During the fall season in 2002, Matsumoto's stable reached out to Hideki Miyuki, inquiring for him to ride with a newcomer horse. As described to Miyuki, the horse he'd been assigned to was a well-bred daughter of Sunday's Silence,
Is Miyuki
owned
the
by
goat?
North Hills.
The guy that's
This
ridden
came as a
everybody
surprise
almost?
to Miyuki,
No,
since
I don't
Mikio
think so. I think that's freaking
I
don't
forget
remember.
the jockey's name, but I remember
can't
there's one of these jockeys is the goat who's been
Yeah,
around.
Takeyutaka. That's right. That's right.
Takeyutaka. Okay.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
I recognize his face, but yeah, that's not him. Yep.
Matsunaga,
Okay.
the stable's main jockey,
Take.
had not been assigned to ride a horse of such potential. Yasumasa Matsumoto, trainer Matsumoto's son, encouraged Miyuki to ride Still in Love regardless. This interaction would spark an inseparable bond between Miyuki and Still. During training, Still in Love responded very well to Miyuki, Yasumasa making sure Miyuki continued to ride alongside Still every week during training. Yasumasa believed that with this dedication, Miyuki could jockey Still in a real race. Even with the ease of communication between Still and Miyuki, he felt this was a horse destined for Mikio Matsunaga to ride. Compared to Matsumoto's main jockey, Miyuki wasn't as reputable. Miyuki's record as a jockey wasn't poor whatsoever. However, he didn't feel he was a fit to ride such an expensive, well-bred, and high-potential horse like Still in Love.
Dang, interesting.
Miyuki's jockey history could also be attributed by his senior, the jockey who took Miyuki under his wing.
Yeah.
Miyuki's senior was Seiki Tabara, a name that many in the racing world regarded as a genius jockey. Just like Matsumoto, Tabara would be affiliated with Tokai Teo, being the jockey who rode Teo in the miraculous Arima Kinen victory in 1993, which is displayed in the Season 2 finale of Umamusume. Tabara had a close bond with Miyuki and would often invite him out to eat on occasion. Through these joyous occasions and the reputation of his senior, Miyuki found himself in Tabara's shadow. One could not simply achieve the same greatness that Tabara displayed, nor the mastery and understanding of different techniques that Tabara could execute. Compared to his senior, Miyuki had yet to produce a single G1 victory since becoming a jockey.
It's really, I can't pause it. It's really, I really wish at some point, I don't know when, and maybe there's a YouTube video somebody can recommend us, but like mentioning of the techniques a jockey could follow, that I am so ignorant as to like the jockey like skills and strength and prowess and all that stuff. Like I'd be so interested to like learn.
We got to get Sketchy back so he can give us the download, right?
That's yes. Like what does it take to be a good jockey? Like seems to me like you got to be decently strong like with your legs so that like, you know, because I can see that sometimes when they ride like they barely move, and so you have to be able to like withstand that shock and stuff. And but yeah, aside from that, no idea. I'm clueless, so I would be interested to find out.
Of a G1 win, Miyuki still didn't know what it took to achieve the pinnacle of horse racing. Miyuki, though humble, was incredibly hard on himself, believing that he didn't possess the capabilities to follow in his senior's footsteps. Little did Miyuki know, Ward had already spread of his efforts training alongside Still in Love. Word had traveled from Yasumasa to Shoichi, and from Shoichi to the owner of North Hills, Koji Maeda. Hearing of Miyuki's efforts to ride alongside Still daily, it was something Maeda simply could not ignore. Koji Maeda's sense of loyalty was well known in the industry, something Miyuki had clearly portrayed alongside Still in Love. Due to this, Maeda would waste no time, promptly agreeing to let Miyuki jockey Still in Love in future races to come. Even if Miyuki was a younger and more inexperienced jockey in comparison to his competition, Maeda firmly believed in the bond between the pair.
I don't know all the stuff about jockeys and stuff, but it would make sense to me that you would let a jockey that has a connection with that horse ride that horse over maybe a more experienced and skilled jockey, because again, through my unknowledgeable mind, I would think that like that makes more sense, right? You already have a connection with that horse, and like
But I mean, think
Like,
about it
yeah,
from
maybe
like
the other jockey can take like more. Maybe they can do more. They're more skilled, but like this isn't a machine, right?
right.
Like, yeah, you got to control and you got to manpower the horse and all that stuff. But I feel like there's got to be some sort of jockey horse connection,
For
and
sure.
so maybe sometimes that overcomes any potential skill, right, of
Potentially, but
another
like
jockey.
at the same time though, if you're thinking from a pure stats perspective, like if you get the like this incredibly like perfectly well-bred horse, this like, you know, premium meat basically, and then you get like the best chef to do it instead of like the rookie chef. Now, there's obviously, like you're saying, there's the emotion and stuff, but if you give the top jockey some time to like get to know that horse, then well, the chemistry could potentially be way better, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you give them
So,
time, yeah, you
right?
give to
Yeah,
develop that
so I
relationship.
understand
Yeah,
the temptation. It's interesting so far that they've decided to go with him instead, but like I understand where the logic would come from if they chose someone else, right? Who is more experienced or had better
yeah.
stats and stuff like that. So, 100 concurrent
Horses are.
viewers. Hell yes.
Oh
Let's go.
snap! Let's freaking go. Horses are
Horse.
picky about who they listen to. Yeah,
Interesting.
depends on
Yeah.
the situation. Some horses absolutely refuse to cooperate with anyone else except their original jockey, like Dream Journey and Ikizo. Okay,
Wow.
yeah. So maybe, maybe it maybe just depends on the horse. Maybe
Yeah,
some horses
potentially.
listen to multiple people. Maybe they're just super picky.
Jockeys have to
Yeah,
be pretty
interesting.
small. Take is 5'7", which is considered pretty tall. 170, yeah. I'm like 100. I'm about 180 centimeters. If I'm standing up straight proper, that's like 5'11", I believe, something like that.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know the centimeter to inches conversion off the top of my head.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, very good.
Miyuki's doubts continued to cloud his mind, believing Still was a horse that was far too impressive to be paired with an unremarkable jockey like himself. To
Oh
Miyuki's
man.
surprise, Matsumoto would call him into the stable to relay an important message. Still is yours to ride.
Dang.
Ooh.
On November
That's
30th,
crazy.
2002, that bomb will be put to the test at Still in Love's debut race.
Okay.
Still in Love would be the fan favorite to win this race.
The
and
pressure, dude.
unsurprisingly,
No
she wouldn't
kidding.
let those who believed in her down. Crossing the finish line, Still claimed first place.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
let's go.
It's the strength that came from the strong bond she shared with Miyuki.
Oh.
Despite Miyuki's doubts of his own capabilities, he'd won against Matsumoto's top jockey, Mikio Matsunaga. Matsunaga would jockey Heavenly Romance at this debut race, another offspring of Sunday Silence, and a horse owned by North Hills.
Wow.
Romance would finish 6th in this race overall, far
Yikes.
behind in placement from Still in Love. The distance between first and second place wasn't close either. Still in
Wow.
Love had won by 3.5 horse lengths over the second place recipient,
3.5.
Kitano. Even with this
That's a
victory,
lot, bro.
Miyuki had
Crazy.
doubts
That's a
that
lot.
Still in Love could be the first horse to claim a G1 victory alongside him.
Okay.
Still would complete her first year of racing in 2002 with the victory of her debut race, ending the year undefeated. Moving into 2003, the first race a duel with Tako would be the Kobai Stakes, held on January 19th. This race would pit Still against a roster of talented horses. Even so, Still would pull ahead, claiming another victory alongside
Wow.
Miyuki. Miyuki, at this point, was in pure disbelief. A sudden realization had occurred during the race as he continued to hold the reins. After winning their debut, he had doubts of Still's capabilities to win in G1, evaluating
way.
her lower
Dang.
than prior horses he jockeyed like To the Victory, who won 3rd place in the 1999 Oka Show, and Mayano Maybe, who would place 2nd in the Oka Show the following year. This time, things were completely different as he jockeyed Still in Love. Miyuki recalled that Still's natural sense, responsiveness, and explosive power far exceeded that of his previously highly evaluated horses. In
Wow.
every aspect,
Okay.
Still in Love
Wow.
outperformed even the horses Miyuki previously jockeyed who displayed the most potential to seize a G1 win. Now,
Dang.
with the back-to-back wins solidified, Miyuki felt a sudden wave of motivation. Achieving a G1 victory seemed tangible with Still in Love.
That's crazy that
This
his perspective
confidence in
changed
seizing
so
a G1
much.
victory for Miyuki
Yeah.
would soon
Interesting.
turn to the weight of a sudden pressure.
Huh.
He could not afford to lose with Still in Love.
Right.
Shoichi Matsumoto wasn't only a famous trainer, but he was also known for being a strict teacher. Miyuki firmly believed that if he lost even once alongside Still, that he'd be replaced, an expendable factor of Still in Love's career. The next race Still would participate in would be the Tulip Show,
dude.
That's
held on March
crazy.
8, 2003. This was a race Miyuki absolutely could not afford to lose.
A
A
G2,
victory at
yeah.
the Tulip Show would only raise expectations for the Oka Show, the
Oh,
first
boy.
leg of the Phillies Triple Crown. When discussing the Triple Crown title in many of my past videos, I have exclusively referred to the classic Triple Crown title. In addition, the Triple Tiara, or the Phillies Triple Crown, also exists. Much like the classic title, this title is only achievable in a Phillies 3-year-old year. In order
Right.
to achieve the Triple Tiara, a racehorse must win the 3 following races: the Oka Show, Yushun Himba, and the Shuka Show. At the
Okay.
Tulip Show, Still in Love was considered a top contender. Miyuki's determination to win had also grown even stronger, the pressure turning to confidence as the race began. Still in Love would
Okay.
hover
Okay.
between 6th and 4th place
Good for
a
him.
majority of
Yeah.
the race until the final
Number
corner into the
6.
home stretch, where Miyuki would command her to advance forward. Standing in the way of seizing a victory at the Tulip
That's
Show
crazy.
stood 3 horses: Osumi Haruka, She is Tosho, and Sheer's Message. Miyuki had a deep understanding of Still's capabilities, and was confident that she could surge from the inside of Osumi Haruka. Miyuki waited for the right opportunity
On the inside,
to
that's
advance,
crazy.
waiting for an opening to appear between the 3 horses in front of them. Seeing a small opening, Miyuki commanded Still to rush forward.
That's crazy.
However, he had fallen into a trap.
Uh-oh.
Tatsumi Ando, Haruka's jockey, swiftly closed the gap, preventing Still from advancing forward. In a split-second decision, Miyuki commanded Still to advance from the outside of the pack, attempting
Wow.
to distance herself from the other competitors.
Going
Though
all the
only
way out
lasting
there,
for a
though.
brief moment, this sudden action by Ando had shifted the outcome of the Tulip Show. Even though Still displayed an immense final burst, she
Oh!
ultimately would lose by a head to Haruka.
No,
Pressure, doubt,
dude.
and regret quickly filled Miyuki's mind.
No.
Was it all over? Will I be replaced? These thoughts plagued Miyuki as he replayed the scene over
Dude,
and
that
over again in his head.
sucks.
Staring blankly at the sky, Miyuki had already resigned himself as Still's jockey, firmly believing there would be no second chances. This loss would be something that would stay in Miyuki's mind even after his time was Still in Love. In an interview conducted near
No
Miyuki's
way.
retirement as a jockey, he once more stated that he could not fathom the truth behind Ando's skill that day. Katsumi Ando, when actively moving to block Miyuki,
Yeah.
hadn't looked back once. To Miyuki, it
Jeez.
seemed that it was
So
an
he just felt them.
instinctual
He
move,
He just
heard 'em.
knew.
sensing that
That's
Still and Miyuki had
crazy.
began their surge from behind. This defeat not only shattered Miyuki's confidence,
Oh.
but also
Oh,
showed him
no.
the sheer brutality of competition in graded races. The Tulip
Dude,
Show is a G3 graded race, and losing a race of this rating, Miyuki felt that winning
It
a
was
G1
so close.
was even more out of reach. Miyuki believed that Still had the capabilities to be a G1 winning filly. However,
Okay.
it would be without him. Even with
Oh.
Miyuki's weakness in
Dude,
poor
all right, let's pause
judgment,
again, dude.
Still
That's
nearly
That's tragic,
That's such a-
bro.
yes. And I almost want to shake him and be like, bro, believe in yourself. Like he's got this belief in the horse, but he just lacks the belief in him.
Yeah.
And I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the pressure he must have been under and stuff like that. But it's such a weird thing. In any other sport, it's like, it's just you, right?
Right.
Like, okay, maybe like car racing, like, okay, I trust that the car can handle it, but it's not like
It's not the same.
I don't know. It's not the same as like
Yeah.
you're controlling another living thing. And like with dog racing, the dog will do what the dog will do. Like, it's almost as if you train it up and then you let it go on the day of the race and it'll do its thing.
Right.
But in any other race, it's just like, can I do it? can I beat this other guy? Can I, get a personal best? Can I do XYZ? But here it's like, can I do it? And can the horse do it?
Right.
And can we do it? Yeah,
Right.
exactly. It's really interesting.
It's very interesting. We'll have to see where this goes, but it's very interesting that he decides to step down and is like, listen, this horse, like initially he was just like, this horse can't do it. And then he comes around, he's like, actually, this horse could do it. And then he's like, actually, this horse could do it, but not with me.
Not with me.
It's like, bro, that's freaking crushing, dude. Frick.
It's tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He was able to seize a win. Miyuki would state that Still would surely win the Oka show, but it would probably be without him as her jockey.
No.
Miyuki prepared for a harsh scolding by Matsumoto. Despite his reputation as a strict trainer,
I don't think so.
Matsumoto had never scolded Miyuki before, instead only acting to encourage him while training. Even with the friendly bond that Matsumoto and Miyuki shared, he felt that too was all about to end.
Oh no.
He'd been entrusted with such an exceptional horse, yet he rode so poorly. The self-doubt ate away so deeply that Miyuki had sudden thoughts of never returning to face Matsumoto. Instead, running away with Still in love so the two could remain together. This deep connection is something Miyuki thought of as something like an elopement in a romance drama. Due to Miyuki's worry, Still in love will return from the race later than any other horse. Miyuki soon came face to face with Matsumoto, who, to Miyuki's surprise, greeted him with a smile.
Wow.
Matsumoto welcomed Miyuki back, stating that it was a good thing that it wasn't the real thing. This refers to the fact that Miyuki...
That's like the most ominous freaking thing you could possibly hear. It's like, it's a good thing this wasn't the real one, bro. It's like, okay, yeah, I get it. I got
that's like,
it.
you're glad because you still get to keep going with the horse.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like, bro, that pressure dial just got like turned up to 11. Dude.
Well, I don't even know if he gets to continue on with the horse. At least he's just saying
we don't know
it wasn't the real thing, right?
Yeah, he's smiling for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, true. Fair point.
Very experienced jockey and probably one of the best position fighters from Japan. Something the JPs don't normally emphasize. You get blocked, you can just outrun them Suzuka style. True, and then you'll break your freaking leg.
Miyuki had lost a G3 race, and the real fight could still result in a victory at the Oka show. To Matsumoto, Miyuki had learned a valuable lesson, that horse racing went beyond the capabilities of just the horse participating. If Miyuki could learn and grow from this mistake in the Oka show, that would be enough for Matsumoto. Though Miyuki was relieved that Matsumoto wasn't angry, still believing in his capabilities, it filled Miyuki with a new feeling. The pressure returned once more. To perform at his very best at the Oka show. Interestingly, in umamusume, this event is reversed. Rather than the trainer wanting to escape due to the defeat at the Tulip show, it is Still in Love herself who proposes running away. In this scenario, the reason behind Still's decision is to save the trainer from the reporter's harsh words. This event will not appear in every career run someone will do alongside Still in Love. In order for this event to appear, the condition of losing the Tulip show must be met. Upon losing the Tulip show, the trainer, much like real-life records, have been criticized for training an Uma like Still in Love. Facing this criticism, it dealt a fatal blow to his confidence, fully believing that he was not the ideal trainer for Still.
I've let down the expectations of fans as well. This is all my fault. She blames herself. The trainer interjects, no, it's not you. It's all my fault. Oh.
Murmurs can be heard stating that it must be the trainer's fault. Maybe replacing him would be better for Still in Love. From the stands, the trainer can hear these critiques of his abilities, the shock making him turn pale as he meets with Still in Love in the underpass. Seeing her beloved trainer's condition, Still is visibly worried. Before she can ask any further questions, voices from the reporters can be heard, asking for the trainer and Still in Love. Sensing
what a way to
would
portray
happen prior
that.
to her trainer returning, the following scene takes place. Reinterpreting this as an umamusume scenario, the despair the jockey felt and wanting to run away are transformed. In this event, Still, understanding her trainer's feelings, takes the initiative to escape alongside him. There is no intervention in this scenario leading up to the Oka show. Instead, it is a reverse scenario of real-life events. Still in love, in an attempt to protect her beloved trainer from criticism and ridicule, chooses to run away with him, far from the reach of the reporters harshly criticizing the bond they'd forged together.
Dang,
In preparation for the Oka show, Miyuki had come to realize one thing. This victory wasn't only one he'd aim for in his own self-glory, but would be for everyone in his life who chose to believe in him. So many people who come to believe in Miyuki had formed through this perseverance, and thus, he needed to meet their expectations.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, everybody, I don't know why, everybody's just putting their freaking trust in him, and he's just like, I'm just a freaking guy, I'm like, not even that special, what the frick, but you better, yeah, like, you better meet those freaking expectations, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All of the Uma's personalities are heavily influenced by the jockeys, that's a good point, actually.
Yes, yeah, it's
that's a
interesting
really
to
good
see
point.
that here.
Yeah.
Like a mixture
Super
of the
freaking
two.
interesting. Yeah.
A lot of physical pressure is on the horse while racing, but Miyuki also recognized that a lot of mental strain had been plaguing him too. Miyuki would spend a lot of time following the Tulip show researching books on mental training in order to improve his concentration and confidence alongside Still.
Let's go.
On April 13th, 2003, Miyuki once more set foot on the Hashin racecourse, a place he tasted defeat so many times before. This time, Miyuki rode Still in Love confidently, as if to shake all the previous weight of his
Number
past
9, where
failures
is
from
he?
his shoulders.
Right there.
Still
He's
in
right
Love,
there.
as if she could feel Miyuki's plight, will respond accordingly. Still would stretch her stride from the start of the race all the way till the final stretch, claiming a confident victory.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Decisive!
The first leg of the Triple Tiara.
Yeah.
Upon crossing the finish line, Miyuki didn't feel joy, but instead felt an immense wave of relief rush over him. Just past the finish line,
Jeez, the
good
pressure,
friend,
bro.
Kenichi Ikezone congratulated Miyuki. Ikezone's bright smile, even in the face of defeat, brought Miyuki back to his senses.
Let's
All
go.
the overwhelming emotions stirring within Miyuki began to calm, and thanks to Ikezone, he was able to compose himself before returning to the weighing room. When
Let's
recalling the
go.
events following the Oka show, Miyuki states it's all still a blur to him. This is due to the immense pressure Miyuki has shouldered that was all finally released at the Oka show victory. With this, Miyuki, alongside Still in Love, would achieve the first victory of the Triple Tiara. Setting their sights next on the Yushin Himba.
Dude, like the pressure just builds with each
I know. Once more brings strong competitors.
Each one.
One of the most notable being Admire Groove, who be jockeyed by Yutaka Take. Admire Groove, even before his debut, will garner attention from many people. This was due to Admire carrying one of the finest pedigrees in modern-day horse racing. Admire Groove was sired by Sunday Silence, and her dam was Air Groove. When Admire Groove was placed up for auction in the JRA Select sale in 2000, her price quickly soared from the initial 70 million yen bid, finishing at a final bid of 230 million. This made
How much
Groove
is
the
that
highest price
in
bid.
dollars?
230 million would be like 1.3 million dollars. That's a lot of money.
Jeez,
I really like this design. She's so freaking cool.
At the time, due to Groove's dominant display of power at her debut, she would quickly earn a reputation of being a top contender for the Triple Tiara titles. For the Yushin Himba, many horses would struggle with the stamina required to claim a victory at this race. The Oka show is 1,600 meters.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yushin Himba was
2,400 is a huge jump. Holy frick.
2,400.
Yeah.
Still wouldn't be the fan favorite to win this race either. Unsurprisingly, that title would go to Admire Groove and Take. Even though Take placed third against Miyuki in the Oka show, many believed it was all part of Take's plan. Whispers spread that Take was simply measuring Miyuki and Still's capabilities, saving them for the Yushin Himba. Though this thought may seem outlandish, it was a theory that only Take could make believable, being the most legendary jockey to emerge from Japan. Funnily enough, not being the fan favorite alleviated some pressure off Miyuki, who can now focus solely on aiding Still to claim a victory at the Yushin Himba. Still in Love and Miyuki's performance at the Yushin Himba could only be described as flawless. Still in Love would hover mid-pack for a majority of the race before surging at the final homestretch. Still would display the fastest closing time on the field, clearing 300 meters
Was that-
in
Is that
33.5
it?
seconds. Admire
Ooh.
Groove, who'd attempted to surpass Still in Love from the rear,
Yeah, I
would
think
clear
so.
the same distance
yep.
in 33.7 seconds, finishing the race in
Okay.
7th place. Still,
Decisive
despite being the
victory.
second favorite, crossed
Dang.
the finish line far ahead of Admire Groove,
Bro,
Yeah.
only one
securing the
more.
second tiara.
Wow.
One left.
The Yushin Himba would take place on May 25th, 2003.
No, that
In
wasn't
between
the.
this point and the final race of the Triple Tiara.
This was the one in between the second crown one.
In between those two.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one's
Still
the
would find
Oaks one.
herself
Okay.
entering another race in between.
Oh,
Oh,
At
frick.
no.
this point, Miyuki
Another
firmly
one.
believed that the Triple Tiara was within reach. All of his doubts and pressure he'd previously felt evaporating after this
Sheesh.
victory. From once not
So this
believing in
one
seizing a
coming up
single
is the
G1
third
win,
one, right? Of the Triple Tiara.
I thought it was I thought it was before the second race.
Triple Japanese Oaks is where Triple Tiara dreams go to die usually.
Yeah, I don't
okay,
think-
so that was the second one. That was the second one needed, right? Is the Japanese Oaks?
I thought they haven't done the Japanese Oaks yet. We'll see.
to now
Okay.
firmly standing behind the thought of making Still in Love the second ever Triple Tiara racer.
Yes.
Needless
Okay.
to say,
So that was
Miyuki
Japanese
had
Oaks.
come a
Okay.
long way. It would be during the Rose Stakes, held on September 21st, 2003, that the cracks would begin to form as a result of Still in Love's pedigree. For the first time in their career,
Uh-oh.
Still in Love would display a sudden behavioral issue, ones which
Uh-oh.
Miyuki had never encountered before. Instead of responding instantly to certain commands, Still in Love took a while to synergize and react to Miyuki's cues.
No
In
way.
addition, she also rushed forward on her own, expelling her stamina far too early on in the race.
No.
Still in Love was also 22 kilograms heavier than she was in the spring, adding to the difficulty
Oh.
to have her maintain her pace and speed.
Oh boy.
Still in Love would finish this race in 5th place, slowly building the uneasiness Miyuki had experienced at the start of Still's career.
No
The
kidding.
Rose Stakes would also be won by Still in Love's rival, Admire Groove, which
Oh.
only shook Miyuki's confidence. Still in Love, following this race, would continue to show behavioral issues leading up to the Shuka show.
Oh,
Even in
boy.
the paddock while
No
training,
way.
Still seemed to be on edge. Instead of giving in to fear, Miyuki
Bro, it's all that
attempted to shake
inbreeding.
these doubts and remain by
Come
Still's
on.
side. On
Literally.
October 19th, 2003, Miyuki would enter the gate
Uh-oh.
alongside Still in Love, ready to aim for a
Here we
victory at
go.
the Shuka show. Despite Still's previous difficulties synergizing
17.
with Miyuki, she
Right
ran
there.
very smoothly after exiting
Think.
the gate. Near the final home stretch, just like many times before, Miyuki commanded Still to advance.
Okay.
However,
Did
a
she not
sudden
listen?
noise rang through his ears, and his worst fears soon materialized.
Uh-oh.
From behind,
What?
Miyuki could hear the sound of thundering hooves approaching at
Oh.
an alarming speed. Instantly,
Dude.
he knew it was Admire Groove. Miyuki, overwhelmed in the moment, accepted that the race was lost.
No,
and
why,
mentally
bro?
resigned from the Shuka show. But
No.
just like before, fate would intervene.
Oh.
Just as swiftly as the hooves had filled
Still-
Miyuki's ears, they vanished, and everything fell silent around him. All that lay before Miyuki was the finish line.
Dude.
By some miracle, or destined by
Jeez.
fate, Still in Love had bested Admire Groove by a 1/10 of a second,
Oh my
Dang.
gosh.
as the second Japanese racehorse to claim the Triple Tiara title. For Miyuki,
Wow.
the victory
So he had like a moment of clarity
Wow.
right at the freaking 11th hour, and then it was just like, let's
of the
freaking
horse.
go. The horse?
The horse. Yeah, the horse he gave up. He resigned to
Yeah.
defeat. And
Okay.
then the horse is like, frick that, man. We're
Let's
getting that
freaking
Triple
go.
Tiara. Yeah.
That's
Oh.
crazy, bro. Holy fuck.
Miyuki.
Thus the
Like I
end
said,
era.
I just want to shake him, bro. Like, yes, I know.
Ugh.
I can't even imagine. I get like whenever, the video is edited beautifully, by the way, Pyrex, if you ever watch this. But like, whenever it gets to like and then this happened, like I literally get like, the like pre-race shivers that I
Oh,
usually
no.
get. They like come back to me, and I'm just like, I remember being in that like super nerve-wracking situation beforehand and stuff. And so I can't even imagine like this is this guy's career. This isn't just
yeah.
like something you're doing for fun or whatever. This is like his career. So I can't imagine the insane amount of pressure someone like that is under. But at the same time, bro, if you want to ride with the best of them, you got to learn to like hone that in or something. I don't know.
All that studying he did on mental fortitude was for nothing. What the frick,
apparently,
bro?
Man, like,
yeah,
bro, it's not over till it's over. Don't,
Yep.
Dang.
Yep. That's what
crazy.
Still in Love knew, man. That's crazy. It's like the it's kind of giving the summoning salts. Pyrex' videos sometimes give like summoning salt vibes of like speed running. It's like, and then this run happened, and it's like, okay, pressure's on.
yeah.
Victory was less about the title itself, and more about the strength that Still in Love displayed during the race. He firmly believed that if this race had been in the spring, Still in Love would have won without a shadow of a doubt. This thought only led Miyuki to admire how hard she'd fought to win the Shuka show.
No kidding.
At this point, there have been a lot of ups and downs through Still in Love's career, and a lot of lessons learned by Miyuki along the way. The Oka show was relieved from all the pressure built up on Miyuki over time, while the Yushun Himba was the solidification that the tiara could be achieved. The Shuka show was the admiration for how hard Still in Love had fought despite the sudden change in her behavior. Miyuki realized that even with winning the Triple Tiara, he had rode Still in Love poorly on several occasions, one of which being at the Shuka show. He felt that most of the time, Still had carried him to victory when a win should be a collective between a racehorse and jockey. Miyuki felt that the only victory they truly shared in the Triple Tiara was at the Yushun Himba.
No way, bro.
Alright,
let's pause it again, dude. This is not doing anything for his confidence.
No, I know. What a guy.
He's like, bro, I sucked. The only reason we won on those races was because of the freaking horse. Oh,
jeez.
Come on, man. Oh,
bro,
dude, this poor guy. My heart goes
sucks,
out to him, dude.
I've saved one final revelation to end off this portion of the video.
Okay.
Upon claiming the Triple Tiara, Matsumoto had something important he wanted to tell Miyuki.
It was only him. Only he could have done it. And George's drippy, weird digital eyes. That's what I think he's going to say. Yeah, you were kind of freaked out, but it's fine.
Career thus far was Still in Love was a journey forged through destiny and human connection. However, Miyuki would soon learn that this connection had been forged long before he ever set foot in the Matsumoto stable.
What?
Forget about me. Just give Hideki the ride. This quote, which was related to Miyuki, was said by his senior, Seiki Tabara. By this point, the genius jockey Miyuki had looked up to had been expelled from the racing world due to certain circumstances. Over time, Miyuki had grown distant from Tabara and never expected to hear his name in this context. Through this, everything began to make sense. This plea had become the spark that set his path with Still in Love in motion. When receiving the call to the Matsumoto stable, Senior Tabara had already asked Matsumoto to give Miyuki a chance. Matsumoto, a usually strict man, had not only given Miyuki the reins to ride any horse he pleased at the stable, but also never reprimanded or scolded him, staying true to his promise he made to Tabara. Tabara didn't really ask to give Miyuki a chance, but his final plea to Matsumoto was simple. Please take care of Hideki.
Wow, dude.
Even with his departure from the race.
And that would, bro, and if he would have come down on him hard, he was already coming down, Miyuki was already coming down harder on himself. So if his frickin' boss would have come down on him, yes.
Well, that. If his boss had come down on him, but if he had also given them this information beforehand, his boss probably knew and could see how much pressure he was putting on himself. Because if he had given him this piece of information, I'm sure that would have maybe tipped him over at some point. He's like, oh, frick, man. Not only do I have all this, the expectations of the horse, the expectations of me, this horse is too good for me, all this stuff. And on top of that, my senior is who recommended me for this position. I can't let him down now. Yeah,
it was smart to hold it back, but it was also, I think, because he held back his criticism as well, it enabled him to follow through in a way that, he wouldn't have been able to if he would have reprimanded him like he usually did. He was known for being a very stern freaking hardline kind of guy, but he was like, he listened to this guy and he said, all right, you know what? We'll go slightly easy on him. And you know what? It freaking worked out. Despite everything, despite Miyuki literally doing everything in his power to freaking ruin the last race for the tiara, freaking Still in Love still pulled it out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
World. Tabara wanted to ensure his favorite apprentice's career was solidified.
Wow.
Still in Love would be the second filly in Japan's history to claim the Triple Tiara, following Mejuro Romonu in 1986.
Wow.
Following this triumphant victory, Still in Love would sadly continue to decline as the years progressed. On November 16, 2003, Still in Love would compete in the Queen Elizabeth II Cup, once more going up against his longtime rival Admire Groove.
That's so funny.
Still in Love would place second in this race,
That's
losing
not bad.
once more to Groove,
To
just
Groove.
like she did in the Rose Stakes earlier that
Bro.
year. From this race onward,
So close.
as her race history displays,
Admire Groove, not
Still
Air
in
Groove.
Love would never
Admire
achieve her
Groove,
former
that's
glory,
Yeah.
and would continue to deteriorate in time, displaying an ever-growing fiery temperament and inability to synergize
no.
with the jockeys she once
Freaking
showed such
creepy
loyalty
picture
to.
back there.
I'd like
Yeah,
to break
right.
the immersion and add one small thing here as well. There is no official record stating that Still in Love saw Miyuki's fiancé at the Elizabeth Cup, nor any confirmation that such an event led to her mental collapse. Still in Love had already experienced a deteriorating mental state, most likely caused by the extensive overlap of inbreeding in her pedigree. Such
Bro,
outcomes
called
were
it
almost
inbreeding.
guaranteed with such
It
a
literally
risky
was in
method
the
of
end.
breeding, and it was only a matter of time before the effects started to show.
Right.
Even with the repeated losses, Miyuki's fondness of Still in Love never faded.
So I guess my pickup of that last piece of information is there was like a rumor that Still in Love saw him with his fiancée and then was just like
Something like
freaking
that. Yeah,
angry.
got jealous.
Basically, the horse was jealous and
Horse jealous.
yeah, basically. So that's where they that's where the yandere freaking stuff comes from. Are you familiar? You know tsundere, right? Girls who are like hot cold,
That's like
right?
a bully. Basically,
Yeah, the
bully
girls
that
who
likes you,
are
kind of.
cold to the guys that they're hot for, basically, right? That's the idea.
Okay,
Like they're
okay,
mean.
sure.
They're like
Helga
that's
from
yeah,
Hey
Helga.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yandere is like girls who are like overly protective of their love interest to like an insane degree. That's why like you're seeing these like kind of unhinged looking shots of Still in Love, because like she is kind of unhinged in love with the trainer, probably. Like we'll get to that in the next video probably, but that's like where I think it's coming from. Yeah. So
Sure.
The memories of the early days of her career treasured in Miyuki's mind. To Miyuki, he wouldn't be where he was today without Still in Love.
no kidding. Some horses do get jealous. Daiwaskara got jealous when people didn't pay attention to her, for example, but not the going insane degree. True, most of the time. True. Dang, that's interesting, huh?
Still would race until October 16, 2005, with her final race being at the Fuchu Himba Stakes. Miyuki would later recall that Still in Love, during her final year of racing, would charge forward uncontrollably, making it extremely hard to control the pacing of the race. Even though she looked physically stronger than other horses of her age, her mental instability acted as a major roadblock to secure victory.
Yeah.
After retiring, Still in Love became a broodmare, only giving birth to one single foal, a colt named Judah, in 2007. Tragically, Still in Love would pass away in the very same year due
Jeez.
to intestinal intussusception, leaving behind one single foal.
Wow.
Just as fate had guided Miyuki's entire career, it would once more lead him back to Still in Love. During Still in Love's farewell ceremony, Miyuki, who was originally unable to attend, was able to participate in the ceremony due to a riding suspension he received at the time. Almost bound by fate, he was able to say one final goodbye to the horse who gave him so much confidence in himself,
No kidding.
one who taught him so much about the world of horse racing. Still in Love would be laid to rest at the Shimokobe farm where she was born.
How old was she? Like
returning
7
her
then?
To the place where
Couldn't have been that
2005?
old, right? Yeah, couldn't have been that old. Right? She retired, had a freaking child, and then died.
Her debut was in 2000, in the year 2000 at 2 years old, I want to say, if I remember right. And if she died in 2005, yeah, 7 years old. That's young, dude. That's
It's
young for
young.
a horse.
7 years. Yep. Dang.
Queen Elizabeth's second commemorative cup named this way because Queen Lizzie first visit to Japan after World War II. The Brits were the ones who introduced modern flat turf racing to Japan. Oh, interesting.
Frick. Interesting is right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Begun. So after hearing all this information on Still in Love, I like to shine a light on the direction Umamusume took for her career story in the game. There's a reason why this Uma is surrounded by so much controversy, and why many dedicated Japanese fans of this game feel this scenario will never be replicated by side games again. In Umamusume, Still in Love, on the surface, is a kind and gentle Uma who is looked past as a world
On the
moves on
surface.
around her. It's as if she's invisible, with people
boy.
not even being able to sense her presence or even see her in some scenes of the story.
Huh.
The only time
No
Still
way.
is recognized is when she displays her monstrous other side of herself when racing. This form of Still is a nod to the inbreeding which led to her bad temperament.
Oh boy.
Still in Love, when in this deranged state, runs wildly, brute strength and force overtaking the elegance of proper form when racing. Due to this,
Oh,
Still in
jeez.
Love would find herself facing ridicule and garnering a reputation of unease and fear by many people who crossed her path.
Oh.
It would be through the trainer that Still would believe that she could be loved like anyone else, and could
Oh.
fully place her trust in someone she held dear to her heart. The trainer fully accepts Still in Love, flaws and all, and aids her to achieving the Triple Tiara as the story progresses. Even though Still finds the trainer's actions incredibly caring, the trainer himself also harbors a selfish wish. It isn't the innocent Still that the trainer is infatuated with, but instead the deranged inner self Still in Love wishes to suppress. The ugly side of her is the side that the trainer yearns for the most.
What?
Still in Love feels that she's finally found someone who fully loves and accepts her. The trainer continues to chase the girl who he saw upon their first meeting. The girl who
Dang.
ran wild, screaming at the top of her lungs. The unhinged side of Still in Love.
Jeez.
Bro,
Extreme
trainer,
tension
chill
later
the
on
frick
is
out,
no
dude. What the heck's
Chill,
wrong
But I
with
wanted to leave it at that for now. If you'd like a whole video breaking down Still in Love's Umamusume counterpart, be sure to let me know in the comments section down below. Comment Still in Love if you'd like to see that. Getting back on topic, even though Still in Love only produced one offspring, the red thread of fate would still tie her to Miyuki even
No
in
way.
the afterlife. During Still in Love's celebration ceremony, Miyuki would meet Koji Oka, who, at the time, was a businessman who yet to obtain a horse owner license. 20 years after this meeting, Miyuki would jockey Yoka Yoka, a horse owned by the very same businessman.
Oh, frick.
Alongside Yoka Yoka, they'd achieved the first JRA Central Graded race victory for a horse bred in Kyushu in 2021. Shortly after, due to an injury, Yoka Yoka would retire.
Classic.
In the fall of 2021,
Yeah.
Miyuki once more would be entrusted a horse by Oka, this time racing at the Elizabeth II Cup. Miyuki would be paired with Akai Ito, and despite their 10th place ranking in the popularity poll,
No
Akai
way he
would
gets
break away
first.
from the pack in the final home stretch, far outside
There it
the rest
is.
of her
Right there.
competitors. This
16.
gave Miyuki a victory.
Woo!
Jeez,
Look
dude,
at
look
that.
at that.
Race he'd failed to win.
Acceleration is
was Still in Love all those years
crazy.
ago. The name of this horse, Akai
Wow.
Ito, pays tribute to a Chinese legend that would later be passed down to Japanese culture. Two people destined to be together that are connected by an invisible red thread tied from pinky to pinky at birth. Still in Love's name literally means I
Huh.
still love you. And this victory with Akai Ito, or this red thread, is said to display that Miyuki was truly loved by Still in Love.
Huh.
One of the most famous commentaries from the Elizabeth Cup came right before Ito crossed the finish line. This is the red thread of fate. Even with no offspring left behind by Still in Love,
Huh.
she aided Miyuki by connecting him with Oka,
Yep.
achieving a victory he could not win previously alongside her.
Wow.
A racehorse who was born solely to lead a single man to the pinnacle of G1 racing, and to the glory of the Triple Tiara. One who would cut through the wind, running as if guided by fate itself. This was the story of Still in Love, a legacy burned into history through a life short-lived, under the shackles of her bloodline. A bond
Dang,
woven by the threads
that's
of
crazy.
fate, and inseparable even with the passing of time, where whispers of "I still love you" will remain in our hearts forever.
Jeez.
Did you enjoy this video?
Okay.
And who should I cover next?
Dang, we did, Pyrex. We freaking did.
Yes.
Absolutely great
Banger
stuff.
video.
Holy frick, bro. I still love you.
Dang.
I am so freaking curious now about how she is in the freaking game. I'll pop
Still
this
in
one
love
up
is a-
here. That's crazy. Akai Ito is the red thread of fate. Yeah, I knew about my poor Japanese, I didn't know what the name of that was, but I knew the concept. So that's very interesting. A lot of red strings as part of her outfit. Yeah, that's super interesting.
Her career is unique because in-game, your game UI gets progressively more red and distorted to symbolize the mental deterioration.
Is that real?
What the heck?
What?
Dude, this is so weird. Like, you're in one end incentivized to do inbreeding because you get like the physical genes
Yeah.
of these horses that like make them strong and fast and all that stuff. But on the other hand, if you do too much of that, you get freaking deranged horse like this one. Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, what the frick?
Oh,
Her career is
man.
very unique. Yeah, that's so interesting. I really like it when games do. I'm a big video game guy, as people may or may not know. So, like, when games do, especially like with a game that seems, umamusume is not sterile, but like with these kind of high AAA-ish kind of games, you get like you go to a career and you think, well, the thing that will be generally different is going to be the text and the events and the dialogue and stuff like that. But when there's like unique stuff that happens like that, I think it's so interesting that they go and do stuff like that. I'm sure Pyrex will cover that, but that is really cool. I like stuff like that a lot. That's why I like Undertale, because it's like subversive. Subversive for its own sake is not good, but subversivity for subversiveness is really amazing when you do it in the right way. It's so fucking cool. So I really like that.
Yeah.
That's why Pyrex said
Dang.
they might not do it again in the future because it's still, her career is so unique. Yeah, right? Her animations, are amazing. She is very cute. That is for sure. There's a warning for her career because it's meant to be scary. You get a warning before starting your career. What
Some
the
of those
frick?
panels of her were pretty creepy, man. I don't jive with the, what was it again?
Yandere?
So there's the tsundere, right? Is that how you say
Tsundere.
tsundere?
Yeah.
Tsundere. And then there's the, what you say, yandere?
Yandere. Yeah.
Yandere. Bro, both of those get out of here, man. Frick that.
George is a dere kind of guy, okay? We're just going to put that out there, George.
What is
likes
dere?
Dere. The girls who are very sweet.
One?
The girls who are very nice. They're lovely. They're very affectionate to you. They're very nice. That's what George likes.
Yeah, I'll take the dere. Yeah, let's freaking go, man.
George is a dere based take. Yep, dere is a great. I won't deny that. That's for sure. So
yes,
very good,
right,
very good.
In American racing, inbreeding is rare as there are many dominant horse lines, but in Japan, Sunday Silence, particularly his sire Halo, is all very Japan with very common 3x3 and 3x4 of inbreeding. So yeah, so how does that work? The 3x3. So that means you've got 3 lines, right? So it's like almost like a diamond, I guess, by 3 generations. Is that how that works?
Kudere. Yeah, true. George is like a kudere. I don't freaking know.
Kudere? I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna have to.
So many deres,
myself.
apparently.
There's a lot of deres. Kudere are the girls who act very cold, emotionless, indifferent. So Oguri Cap of what we've seen so far of Oguri Cap, that's like very
cold
just
and indifferent.
Yes, they're just kind of like listless girls. Yeah, That's what everyone's going on about.
No. You can miss me with all the deres except the what was it? The dere. That's the one, dude. That's the one.
Mikasa from Attack on Titan is a good example. She's very kudere. She's very listless. She doesn't have a big emotional range most of the time. She's not a robot. Like, they're not robots, but most of the time they just don't have a big emotional range. They're just kind of like, chilling. Very strong chilling.
Okay. I took that different. Like, when I took cold, I took that maybe meaning a little different. All right. That's not that bad. I guess just kind of like, not shy, but I don't know.
Yeah, not shy.
We'll see.
No, not necessarily shy. I mean, they could be, but the thing is, I'm trying to think of like anime that we've watched that has a kudere in it, a kudere girl, but Mikasa is a good
usually
example.
Cute because they're silently caring.
Frieren is a decent example of a kudere type of girl. She's very kind of listless almost. They're chill.
George successfully converted.
That's a great
Oh, man.
That's actually so funny.
So who'd you say, Frieren?
Frieren's a little kudere.
Not that bad. Okay. All right. So what's the other one? The
Mikasa.
Sweet one is
dere is being
then this one is fine. I guess we could say that's like B tier. And then the other two, we put those down in F, man. F tier all the way.
Oh, chill, bro. Right. Yeah, dere girls are great. Everybody likes dere girls, right, guys? Right, guys?
Stoic. Okay. Yeah, Stoic's not that bad.
Stoic is good.
It's a good second, It's not that bad.
It's a good second. Kudere has gone all the way up to freaking second.
Well, I mean, if you have to like choose, if these are the only 4 options, then yeah, you got your S tier, then your A or B tier, and then you got your F tiers. There you go.
Chika is a good example of a dere type of girl, like very high energy, high affection. Dere. We'll have to.
Yeah, too much energy. That's also a no-go,
yeah. Well, Chica's also a little unhinged, so there's that.
Yes,
so.
Yes.
But okay, we'll have to make
I can't believe I'm having this conversation for a while. Why does this exist? Come on.
Oh, frick.
Oh, geez,
how
dude.
many dere girls are there?
For everything.
Oh boy, are we
3x3 means the horse has a common ancestor via grandparents, 3rd generation back. Okay, got it.
So we've got
the
a very
chart. Oh.
The dere chart. We've got tsundere. Acts mean, sometimes violent on the outside, but sweet on the inside.
No,
Yandere. Acts sweet and cute on the outside, but when he or she loves someone, they're willing to kill just to stay with them.
No.
What's wrong, George?
No.
Kudere acts cool and unemotional, but shows their sweet side over time. We have dandere, acts quiet and silent, even unemotional at times, even until eventually revealing that they're actually just shy. So pretty similar to kudere. Dere acts.
I don't need a dere lesson, bro. What is my life?
It's
what
too
is
late,
happening
bro.
right
It's
now,
too
dude?
late.
Oh my gosh.
George, you're in the minority here. Everyone in the comments is derring it up with their different dere favorites and their knowledge. This is important education for being on the channel, George.
Okay, all right.
Acts entirely sweet and energetic towards every person that they meet. Dere. We all like dere. There's kami dere. Acts very similar to tsundere, but with a god complex. Oh my gosh. May or may not actually have godly powers. I feel like that should be asterisked. Kime dere acts very similar to kame dere, but is treated like a princess, though usually actually princesses, that is not always the case, okay? Kudere acts koldere acts very indifferently. Sometimes she'll be nice, other times she'll act cold. It's pretty similar to tsundere. Undere acts very nice, sweet, and agreeable. answers people with yes, yeah, yep, etc. Usually likes the character from the beginning. And Maya dere acts like a tsundere, she initially tries to kill the character, holy frick, but switches sides after falling in love with them. I feel like
so all these bottom ones are just like not real. These are just like freaking
they're anime tropes.
Anime only things. Okay.
Yeah, these are much more like I've almost never heard of these bottom ones before, but the top ones are pretty common. Although I would say the major ones are tsundere, yandere, kudere, and dere dere, with like maybe some mentions of dandere. So there you go, George. Yay, George is educated now. He's got the deres down, guys. We did it. Aww.
I'm gonna need to like somehow like take that memory and just get rid of it.
George is being very tsundere right now. George, acting all cold, but you know you love it.
No, what is this sentence? Why was this ever uttered? What did I failed at something if this is what's being uttered about me? No.
Oh,
no,
George, you're being very tsundere right now. Umadere. Heyo. That's right. What about uwu dere? Huh. I don't like learning about deres. Huh. That's George right now. I don't want to learn about all this weeb anime stuff. I don't like it. Okay, George, sure, whatever you say. Okay, bro.
I really could care less, actually.
He's just being tsundere, guys. You don't understand. Okay, he's just being tsundere. George's brain cell in weeb increases.
Oh no.
That's right. He's got two now. Uma personality dere. Yep.
Acting like a horse, but actually loves you. What does that even mean? Oh man.
George is being very George dere right now. Normie dere.
Normie dere. There you go. That's the other. That's the only other S tier dere. That's right.
Wow, I'm I'm so weeb dere. Weeb dere, guys. Main thing is just there are just names for personality traits in anime. That's right. We got to make it. We got to normatize it for George. George, this is how we describe different types of anime character personalities. Okay, for the anime girls that we ooh love, please love me waifu ooh.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
All right. Well, without further ado, we're going to jump on to the next part of this for Still in Love.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. You ready? You're all
do it.
prepped up? You're all dere-dered, ready to go?
I'm as dere-dered as I'll ever dere again in my life. So yes.
I don't think you're using that quite right, but on with the show.
Still in Love is a character who breaks all molds of a normal umamusume, and her career story is no exception to that fact. This video will contain my best retelling of Still's career story and the parallels it shows to real-life events. If you'd like full context on the real-life story of Still in Love, I highly recommend you watch my video essay on her entire career. Now without further delay, this is the story of Still in Love, and the twisted path she walks alongside her trainer. In this scenario, the trainer and Still meet in a rather unconventional manner. On a full moon night, the trainer, by chance, happens to witness Still in Love as she runs wildly. To the trainer, the sight is mesmerizing, seeing an umamusume run in such a manic way.
So just to give you some context of the text that's below, so these are sounds, so she's basically just like running and like going ha, ha, ha. But there's other...
Like laughing, kind of?
No, she's not laughing, she's just kind of like breathing, like ha, 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 kind of breathing, right? But there are other situations where she was laughing. I'll point those out as we go through, or maybe I'll point some of these out as we go through them. But
seeing an umamusume run in such a manic way, instantly the trainer is captivated. Still's current state.
So here she's going. This is like hoo, probably just like a breathing sound. But this is like ha. It's like ha 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 ha. So she's like manic laughing right now. Yeah. So she's like chotai. So she's like, yeah, she's
terrifying, yet unbearably beautiful. As Still comes to a halt, the trainer remains frozen in place, almost drawn to Still's unnerving allure. With crimson eyes, Still's demonic side gazes back at the trainer with a smile, whispering in delight.
Bro.
Oh, jeez.
No. Dude, get away.
With this sudden encounter,
Oh. So I maybe Pyrex will explain this, but basically she's like saying, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, even though you've never met this Uma girl before. And then she's like, you're the person I've seen in my dreams. You're my Ume no Hito. Like, oh, frick, what the frick? You can't run from a horse? That's a freaking great point. I still remember, I still have in my brain that like one picture I saw of Tokai Teo, like manhandling the trainer and just like heavy breathing and going like, wow, humans are this weak. And I was just like, whoa, frick. You can't run and they're stronger than you, bro. So that's a thought.
Oh, jeez.
with this sudden encounter, the trainer blacks out,
Oh,
waking
jeez.
the next morning back at his residence. He has no recollection of how he got back, nor anything that happened following his encounter with this mysterious umamusume. His own physical health isn't the first thing that crosses a trainer's mind. Instead, it's a frenzied wave of thoughts on who this girl was and how he could find her. A small,
He wants to
quiet
find
voice
her.
breaks the trainer's concentration as he comes face to face with Still in love.
Oh!
Unlike the previous night, this time, Still seems
Oh.
gentle and delicate, her once glowing crimson eyes now holding a softer, more caring tone. Still's split personality, or her demonic side when racing, is a nod to the fiery temperament that came from her pedigree and the inbreeding that took place. Still in love on the surface is widely overlooked by the world, a faint presence that only wants to feel the warmth of someone's affection. She despises this ugly side of herself that she harbors, denouncing and wanting to ever have the trainer see that side of her again. As the two continue to grow
Jeez, dude.
closer, the trainer attends a first race in
Chill
Still's
the frick
story.
out.
Unsurprisingly, the announcer
Holy
doesn't even
crap.
seem to notice that Still's there.
Oh.
It is only after the trainer intervenes that she can properly start the race alongside her competitors.
Oh, frick.
Unlike before, everyone's eyes would be on Still, or rather, the demonic side of her that emerged once the race began. Still in love would display brute force and power through her opponents, letting this other side of herself consume her momentarily. The audience wasn't
Jeez, dude.
captivated by this performance, but instead unnerved. They were filled with a sense of dread watching Still run. Even though she
kidding.
managed to regain herself, Still ended at the back of the pack, losing the
Oh.
race to retain her sanity.
What?
She is utterly
Oh.
dejected
Oh.
in having the trainer witness her ugly state, running off before the two can properly talk.
Oh,
The next
no.
sequence of events are also an interesting tidbit in the world of umamusume lore. The trainer continues to search for Still and encounters an Uma by
Oh,
the
man,
name
her
of
hair's
Neo
so cool.
Universe. This Uma states that she understands Still's plight and aids the trainer in finding her by giving
What
him
was
some
this Uma's
helpful
name?
advice.
I don't know. Who is this? This is
Eric said it.
No? Oh, okay.
Tidbit in the world of umamusume lore. The trainer continues to search for Still and encounters an Uma by the name of Neo Universe. This
Neo
Uma
Universe.
Neo
seems to
Universe.
understand Still's plight and aids
Thanks,
the
you're so
trainer
cool.
in finding her by giving him some helpful advice. In the world of umamusume,
Universe.
there are 3 characters who hold such a weak presence. These characters are Zeno Robroi, Neo Universe, and Still in Love. For these 3, their
Oh,
weak presence
dang.
would be a direct result of their real-life careers, being overshadowed by another figure who would gain much more fame despite their own individual accomplishments. For Still in Love, even
Oh.
claiming the Triple Tiara, she would never be the fan favorite to win any of the 3 legs of the Phillies Triple Crown, always falling second place in each popularity poll. In addition, her
Dang,
real-life
that sucks.
jockey,
It's
Hideki
ridiculous.
Miyuki, was not a popular name at the time. Still's rival, Admire Groove, was incredibly
Neo Universe is a 4th wall breaker. She seemingly knows about our universe. Freaking interesting. 4th wall
Oh.
breaker. That's cool.
Dang.
Interesting.
strong and came from a famous bloodline of horses. And to top it all off, she was jockeyed by Yutaka Take. With the help
Right.
of Neo Universe, the trainer finds Still and the two are able to properly talk face to face. This is a point where Still in Love reveals this ugly, disgraceful side of herself who possesses immense power. To Still, she never wants this side to emerge, knowing how many react to seeing her in that state. She's completely accepting if the trainer feels the same way, almost as if she's preparing herself to be left alone once again. The trainer, to Still's surprise, tells her that he can aid her in controlling that demonic side that she possesses, utilizing her strength
That's
as a
Graham
weapon
right
to
there.
seize victory
Mr. I can
racing.
picture to every
trainer, that
unhinged
side of her isn't ugly.
freaking anime girl we ever see.
This would be the first time that Still in Love would feel such a strong connection to anyone in the world of umamusume. Willingly accepting the trainer's offer, Still agrees to work alongside the trainer to refine her racing style and not be consumed by her demonic side. With this, the twisted story begins between Still in Love and the trainer, and their slow descent into madness that the two will undergo together.
Jeez.
As the days pass, Still and the trainer begin to grow closer, refining Still's running style and slowly gaining a grasp on controlling this demonic nature. This is amazing progress, and seeing such growth, the trainer asks what Still's goals are at Tracing Academy. For some, it would be achieving the Triple Crown, while for others, it would be winning a specific race. Still, at this moment, hesitates, unsure of what her answer should be. There's only one thing certain in Still's mind, and that's her ever-growing attachment to the trainer. She never thought that she could be loved as much as the trainer loves her, and all that fills her mind is the fondness that she has for him. Though Still had trouble forming a goal to achieve alongside her trainer, a clear path would soon be paved for her. One day, as the two continued training, the duo caught sight of Mejiro Ramonu. Even in the umamusume world, this name holds heavy significance. Mejiro Ramonu was the first and only filly to claim the Triple Tiara in the history of the Twinkle series at the time. Seeing such a decorated Uma causes the trainer to light up. Passionately, he begins to speak of Ramonu's accomplishments to Still. Even though this was her beloved trainer, Still in Love couldn't shake a burning feeling in her chest. The feeling of a fierce, uncontrollable jealousy. For the first time while training, Still would abruptly leave midway through their conversation. She couldn't stand seeing her trainer look so fondly at anyone else. Ramonu, having observed the scene unfold, seemed intrigued by what she deemed as Still's and the trainer's love. Ramonu doesn't let these events pass with time, but instead, she acts to further ignite the jealousy Still felt on that day.
Oh no!
Megiddo Ramonu would approach Still in Love, almost pushing Still with deliberate provocation. Ramonu taunts that she could steal Still's beloved trainer from her, sparking the once mild jealousy into a blazing inferno. I will never hand him over to you. The very next day following this altercation, Still in Love would confidently declare her new goal, to win the Triple Tiara. Stunned, the trainer could see the fierce resolve in Still's expression. She was dead serious on this goal. No one had achieved this feat in the 17 years since Mejiro Ramonu. Even with the daunting road ahead of them, the trainer and Still set out to challenge the Triple Tiara. In the training sessions that followed, their bond only continues to grow stronger alongside their obsession with one another. Still with the trainer's kindness to her despite her ugly side. And for the
you know what that means.
The obsession with this demonic side of Still in Love.
It
is important to note at this point in the video that it isn't the innocent Still that the trainer is so fond of. Even upon their first meeting, the trainer isn't mesmerized by Still herself, but by the monstrous display of power she showed with her
I like this. I like that they did this because if you have Still in Love, that means you specifically pulled her from the gacha. So that means you want all the things that she's about. So it makes sense to portray the trainer in this way because you know what you're getting into when you go into this. So it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Fair.
Demonic nature. When participating in races leading up to the Triple Tiara,
an unhinged
the trainer remains fixated on Still's unhinged side, almost feeding her vampiric urge to crush any and all who stand in her path. The fiery urge to win the Triple Tiara wasn't only caused by Mejiro Ramonu, but also was a deep urge for Still's demonic side to be able to consume strong opponents and defeat them. As the races continue, this vampiric urge continued to grow stronger, yearning for stronger and stronger opponents to satisfy her lust for racing.
That animation's crazy, bro.
Face to face with her main rival, Admire Groove. In the
Okay.
world of umamusume,
Dang, she's
Admire
cool.
Groove is a cold and distant Uma who had grown up in an orphanage, never
Dang.
knowing the
Oh,
warmth of a
dang.
family's love. Seeing the
Dang.
trainer
Jeez.
instills
Dude, that
closeness,
sucks.
she finds them absolutely pathetic, having to rely on each other to grow stronger. And to her,
Oh.
such fragile emotions were nothing but a hindrance when striving for victory while racing. Admire Groove's demeanor in umamusume is a reflection of her real-life history. Being a descendant of Air Groove, the original plan was for Admire Groove to carry the Air name. Despite this, the owner of Air Groove failed to purchase Admire Groove, and thus could not
No
give her
way.
the Air prefix. Even with
No
Admire
way.
Groove closed off and isolated from a distance, Air
Wow.
Groove worried deeply for her. Air Groove
Huh.
acts as Admire's senior and mentor, regularly checking in to make sure she's okay. After seeing the trainer and Still, Admire's
Huh.
new goal is simple: to stand against Still in Love by herself.
Yep.
Despite
true.
Admire Groove's vendetta, and after many hardships, Still in Love would ultimately persevere, defeating her formidable rival and claiming the Triple Tiara. With this
Dang.
victory, and after a long road alongside her trainer, Still in Love felt something change within her. The
Uh-oh.
demonic presence which plagued Still all her life began to fade. It
Oh.
was finally satisfied,
okay.
having raced against the strongest of her generation during the quest for the Triple Tiara.
It's
With these
gone.
words of satisfaction,
Exorcism
the
complete.
presence had vanished
Let's freaking
completely.
go.
For the
Oh my
first
gosh.
time in Still's life, she was free from the shackles of this inner
Oh,
self.
wow.
Still in Love, unsurprisingly, was overjoyed. With this, people would no longer fear her or look at her
Aw.
with disgust. She could finally be loved by everyone, and not hated for this ugly side that she portrayed. Above all else, Still in Love could be with her trainer uninterrupted,
Aw.
finally returning to being an ordinary umamusume as she continued her days at Tracing Academy.
Okay.
Don't tell me
After
the trainer
Kinko
didn't like
show,
that.
Still in Love would plan to announce her retirement, having fulfilled her goal alongside her beloved trainer. Even with retiring, Still asks if she can remain by the trainer's side, which he promptly agrees to. Despite this agreement,
Okay.
the trainer was disappointed. Though he
Uh-oh.
never let it show, he was shaken to his core by the disappearance of this demonic presence.
Bro,
The beautiful
like the
yet
trainer,
terrifying entity
dude.
that he encountered on that moonlit night.
Oh,
The
no.
trainer
No.
genuinely did have fondness for Still, but the urge to see her demonic side began to consume him as they
Bro,
began
what
their
is
quest
wrong
for the
with
Triple
him?
Tiara. After her final race in her senior year,
What the
Still
frick?
retires from racing, ready to settle happily alongside her trainer.
Okay.
Sadly, the trainer cannot resist this demonic allure that Still's other side had
No.
infected him with, and slowly he begins to spiral into madness.
What?
The trainer,
way.
in order to feed this urge, forces Still to continue racing. Since it was her beloved trainer requesting this of her, Still complies,
no.
fully surrendering
Bro.
herself to this demonic force that had once left
That-
her. Even with
that's
being his
dark,
obsession
dude.
with witnessing Still crush strong opponents, the trainer's health begins to rapidly decline.
Oh,
He begins to obsess over Still while racing and
What the
refuses to
frick?
eat, sleep, or properly take care of his own well-being.
you know what? Deserved.
As long as Still raced, that's all that
Deserved.
mattered. Funnily enough,
What
it would
the
be the very
frick?
same Uma who pushed Still to claim the tiara that will return to warn her of how far they've fallen.
Yeah,
Major
what the frick?
Ramonu confronts Still, helping to pull her from this demonic grasp.
No
Even
kidding.
with Ramonu's help, it's far too late to save Still.
No
and the
way.
Trainer. Too
No
late to
way.
turn back and destined for a broken future.
No.
Still decides to race until the very end.
Oh,
Her
no.
rational side embracing the demonic side of her. Out of
What
all
the
the
frick?
rivals and opponents Still had consumed and conquered, there was one left to show her absolute strength and to fully satisfy this
Uh-oh.
vampiric urge. The first
Uh-oh.
Triple Tiara winner, Megiddo Ramonu. Still
Okay.
would
He
face
races
Ramonu
her.
in the Japan Cup, and ultimately, Still would defeat Ramonu, satisfying her urge to once more devour the strongest who ran against her.
Okay.
This victory
then?
would ultimately cause the trainer, who had fully given in to this demonic force, to be hospitalized due to his deteriorating condition.
What?
Seeing how much she'd hurt her beloved trainer, Still ultimately decides to leave Tracing Academy, this
Oh,
being
no.
the final thing she can do to ensure the trainer's safety and well-being. In the career playthrough, this is the point where the endings diverge. The normal ending of
Oh.
Still's career follows a trainer as he continues to chase Still as she attempts to leave Tracing Academy. Realizing Still's attempt to distance herself, the trainer leaves the hospital to remain alongside her. Once more, just like in her main career story, Still is unable to refuse the trainer that she's grown so fond towards.
Oh no.
The two continue to train for races under the cover of night. Eerily,
Bro.
at this point, the trainer is described as having glowing red eyes, and also displays an odd
Hey.
sensitivity to
Been
sunlight,
possessed.
almost as if the game were paying a nod to Still's vampiric urges,
That's
and how deeply it had
crazy.
affected the trainer.
What the
This scenario
frick?
ends with the pair spiraling into madness, their twisted love fully making the trainer go insane.
No.
It is implied that this corruption will only continue, and the situation between the two will only worsen from here.
Okay.
The quote-unquote good ending, if you can call it that, has a somewhat bittersweet feeling to it. Unlike the normal ending, the trainer remains hospitalized, for once taking his health into consideration and allowing himself to recover in the coming days.
Okay.
Returning to Tracing Academy, he finds out that Still had departed long ago.
Right.
Interestingly, almost no one remembers her existing there to begin with.
Jeez,
Just like
what?
with her
Dang.
character story, Neo Universe would once more intervene and aid the trainer to find Still in love. With this, the trainer embarks on what the game describes as a very, very long journey. After
Dang.
an undisclosed amount of time searching, the trainer finds Still alone in the middle of an isolated flower field. This is where things take a sad turn.
No.
Still states that
Uh-oh.
she is no longer herself, and can no longer
Oh.
go to the trainer's side. She fully understands that she was the cause of the trainer's decline in health, and his obsession with seeing her demonic side race. If she were to return, the trainer would break
It just
apart.
happened again.
In response,
Yeah.
the trainer states that if she cannot go to his side, he will join Still in hers. This way, the trainer can fulfill his promise made to Still of being together even after she raced. Still's next set of dialogue almost paints this as if she's referring to him in the past tense. She states that she's saddened that she couldn't protect the trainer, and that all she wanted to do was to make him happy. She admits that even after
Past
all this
tense.
hardship,
Yeah, what the
those
heck?
feelings haven't changed. She's still in love with the trainer. This, however, isn't where the perceived good ending concludes. Unlike many other career playthroughs, the
Okay.
Hot Spring event comes after this ending plays out. In every case prior to this, the Hot Spring event would play before an Uma's ending. This
Okay.
event seems very different compared to other scenarios. In addition, it's completely up to the RNG of the run that you're on to get the Hot Spring ticket to begin with. So
Oh,
for
frick.
many, this ending remains hidden until they achieve that point in their career playthrough. In the Hot Spring
Oh.
scenario, the setting is at night, and unlike before, there are no sounds of anything else but the two present in that moment. No chatter from other people at the spring, nor the presence of ambiance that normally accompanies this event. Instead of
Is the
normal
trainer dead or
transitions,
something?
this
Yeah,
time
what?
they
That's
blur
what I was
together,
thinking.
with the trainer seeming to slide in and out of consciousness. It is
Oh,
described that
Uh-oh.
the two of them seem very tired, and the trainer begins to black out. This is
No
where
way.
the career scenario ends, with the trainer blacking out
Oh.
and still telling him that she has and will always be happy, and that she'll always be by the trainer's side, in whatever form
Is
she may
she
take.
dead?
So they
This is
both
where my
die.
quote-unquote good ending emphasis comes into play. It's almost as if the trainer isn't in our world per se, but in the afterlife,
They died.
or a world between ours and the afterlife.
Yeah.
Still is all too aware that she and the trainer cannot be together. If this happens, the trainer would only end up destroying himself. Accepting this, and after spending one final moment with her beloved, Still sends the trainer back, ensuring that she'll be with him, even in a different form.
Huh.
If you see my video on Still in Love, this could also pay
Yes,
tribute
dude.
to Akai Ito, the horse Miyuki would jockey later in his career. This
Ah.
red thread of fate tying Miyuki to Still even decades after her death.
True. Okay.
Even if they
Okay.
could no longer
That-
be together, the trainer and Still had accomplished so much during their career story. Cherishing her trainer's well-being above all else, Still in Love would make a decision. To save her trainer, she distanced herself from him, ensuring that this red thread connects them even long after death. Even with all the time that passes, Still's love for the trainer will never fade. The kindness he showed and the dedication he displayed made one thing very clear: she'll forever be still in love.
Oh,
Nice.
Did you enjoy this
Dang,
video?
dude.
And who should I cover next?
Dang, that's crazy, bro.
So the lesson is stay away from yanderes because they're possessed by demons. I get it.
No,
I
George.
understand.
No,
Thank
George, I
you.
can fix them.
Thank
It's
you, Pyrex,
fine.
for letting me learn this important lesson.
No.
I know. Now I
could
know.
fix her. So well written. I love his scripts. Pyrex does such a great job of distilling it into a great frickin' video. That's for frickin' sure.
Yep.
So good. Great visuals. Yeah, well paced. Good information. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Probably the final video for the stream. Yeah, we've got a chunk of more time, but it's not enough to watch. We got about 30 minutes, let's say. But it's not enough to watch another thing with how much, how long the videos are and pausing and chatting and stuff like that. So we'll just hang out. We'll just have a fun time hanging out. Well, I've got one more like video here we're gonna watch, but we won't watch it just yet. It'll be kind of our finale thing as we're going out. But yeah, so now we'll just hang out. We'll just chill. We'll talk with Chad and we'll see what's going on.
I don't know what's wrong with her, but I don't want to fix it. Exactly. Yes,
George,
those are my feelings. Exactly.
I don't think that's your feelings. I think that's the opposite of your feelings. That's the trainer's feelings. Like, I don't know what's wrong with her, but I don't want it to get fixed.
Oh, wait, but I don't want to fix it. Yes, you're right. Sorry. Yes, you're right. I read it wrong. Or I understood it wrong.
Yep.
Yes. I don't know what's wrong with her, and I don't want to get in there at all. I don't want to deal with it at all as my
That's crazy. To George, the lesson is to embrace and fix her. Graham is right. That's right. I mean, sometimes you don't have to fix her, though. Sometimes she's not broken. Sometimes she's just fine the way she is. Just saying. Get in there, huh? Yeah, get in there, huh?
Nope.
B&W performance for the ending. We'll see, Kuro. You'll have to find out very soon. She can ruin me. Ha 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 ha. I mean,
No, dude, no.
I'm just, trust me, I can fix her.
No. Will there be a VOD? I just joined. There is going to be a VOD. Yes,
that's
indeed.
right.
So
I can fix her. I just don't want to. No need to fix. She's perfection. There you go. Absolutely. You know the saying, don't do the crazy. That's right.
Exactly. Don't stay away from the crazies. It's too much to deal with.
Too much to deal with. Yep, that's true. Well, Pyrex done it again. There's lots of videos we want to check out from Pyrex, but the problem is, Pyrex, you're just making really freaking long and great videos, and we also like to talk. So we turn like a 30-minute video, and we at least like double the amount of time that it is by just chatting. So if we watch an hour video, we have to have like a 2 to 3 hour stream. Too much yap.
Which we should.
Sad, really.
We'll have it at some point. There's so much still that we have to get to. I know somebody in the chat, I just saw it pass by, I don't remember who it was, asked for some maybe, I don't know how you say that YouTuber's name, but we have some of those videos lined up as well. So, yes.
True. We also have like other streams that we want to do too, that like everyone in the chat's going to be like, oh, okay, whatever. But like there's some ReZero if stories we want to tackle. There's some Mashoko Tensei stuff. I can't remember exactly what we want to do for that, but there's some stuff there. So yeah. There's lots of stuff.
They were both, oh, nice. I got a little network glitch again. They were both feeling each other's bad sides, but I still feel like the trainer is pretty bad in this scenario, especially after the force her to continue racing part. Yeah, he's
agreed.
Yeah.
I feel like there was like a point where he was doing things for the wrong reason, but he was doing it the right way up until the point where she won the Triple Crown. And then pushing it further than that, the trainers, like I feel like they were both in a good spot, but then like the trainers just could like unhinge, so he keeps going for some freaking reason. Like, okay. And then
listen, the trainer was completely in the wrong from the beginning when he saw this demonic side of her, and he's like, yes, that's what I want.
Whatever that whole thing is, that's the kind of girl I'm into. Let's go.
That's when the trainer should have gone to the glue factory. Okay, we know there's something broken. You can't fix it. Glue factory for the trainer.
That is funny. That's going to be fire. I assume you're talking about the ReZero stuff. The trainer's kind of goated. Bro's fetish is in hold display. I mean, he's horny on main for fucking Yandere girls. That's crazy.
No,
Have you ever
bro.
heard that, George? Horny on main? Have you ever heard that phrase before?
I have not heard horny on main. I can kind of, I guess what that means. And then yandere girls. Bro, what is English now? What is happening?
He's horny on main for freaking Yandere girls for real, bro. No cap.
Oh my gosh, no.
Maybe's Race of the Century video is great. Honestly, hearing Still's story again just reminding me of how far Japanese breeding has come since Still is a product over time. Interesting. Okay, so they've made big improvements. It's an entire combo you should talk with Sketchy about. We should absolutely. That could be a double freaking topic we could hit on. The excuse me, the jockey stuff we wanted to talk about, and then the breeding stuff. That would be super interesting. Yeah. Now we'd love to talk to Sketchy about that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's cool that they fixed that. I'm sure it's probably feels better for the animals too. Like I kind of feel bad for the actual Still in Love that like she was going crazy. Like I can't feel good, man. Like I don't know.
No, it's actual insanity.
I don't know how much how much consciousness they have compared to like humans and stuff, but like you think of like Alzheimer's and stuff, and that's just like a nightmare for everybody, or not just the people around them, but also the victim themselves. Like it sucks.
I blame Sunday's silence for being too goated. True, the main business in horse racing is really breeding. That's super interesting. I guess it makes sense though, because like you got access to the genes and the horses and the lineage and stuff, and so you got to buy in to get access to those horses, right? So, or get access to the DNA, so to speak, in order to have a race to a horse to then race to be good and stuff. So it makes sense.
Yeah,
a stud horse can earn more as a stud than racing. Yeah, I believe it. There's gambling involved,
dude. Millions of dollars for a horse.
Yeah, because you know what? The thing is, like, if you have a good stud, you can sell the offspring's potential. You don't have to prove anything. All you got to do is just say, like, well, it's from a good horse, so you want these genes, don't you? You want to buy this horse, and the training and all the other things and the winning, that's all later. That stuff is the hard work that comes later. So it makes perfect sense. It's crazy.
Yeah. Perfection comes at a cost. Yes, it does.
It's why stallions usually retire.
3x3 breeding in Japan.
Crazy. It's crazy, bro. Kita's-san is tired.
Making a lot right now.
It costs $40,000 to visit Kita-san? Holy frick, bro. Once there's a called we'll probably watch it at some point. We haven't watched it yet though. Breeding is still bad in Japan, however, not as bad as 25 years ago. It's mainly because of the overbreeding of Sunday silence and a lot of breeders not applying correct breeding theory. Yikes, bro.
I know very little about breeding theory.
Yeah, no kidding. Kita-san just wants to run, poor dude. Yeah, true. Kita-san is suffering from success, you could say.
Oh my gosh, bro.
American Pharaoh saved Japan. He's been getting more into foreign stallions to fix the breeding. Yeah, that's crazy. The Kita-san memes are overblown. Apparently, he doesn't dislike it. I guarantee he doesn't dislike it. I'll tell you that as a fact. I tell you that as a fact, bro. Kita-san Black is having the time of his life. Kita-san wants to run the genes. Yes, that's right. Kita-san having a good old time in retirement. That's for sure. Kita-san's running marathons all day.
so weird talking about this about a horse, dude. What the frick is wrong?
That's hilarious.
I love still in love, but will still in love still love me? Is our love hard as steel, or the stillness of our love will drive us apart? I wonder. We
It's
don't
poetic.
know.
It's poetic.
You know, you'll never know until you exercise still in love. She's got that demon in her.
Hey.
Most horses have that dog in them. She's got that demon in her.
A demon in her, true. Only some people are going to understand this one, but I'm going to modify this slightly. Kitazan wants to harikite iko, but actually he's harikite ikuing.
Whatever that means.
Kitazan being a gym bro just wants to run, but forced to umapyoi is still funny. Oh, he's umapyoing, ikoing every day. It's funny. Mood down, mood up, actually.
Oh my god,
that's
dude.
Crazy. Graham, no. Some people got it. Mood down. No, mood up. What? Mood up. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that's so funny.
Elite
that's great.
Ball knowledge.
Elite ball
I'm clearly
knowledge.
out of the loop in this, and I'm kind of glad I am.
That's fine, George. This is for the Japanese ills. The Japanese knowledge. It's forbidden Japanese knowledge, bro.
Oh, frick. The forbidden
that's
Japanese.
Great. Well, everybody, we're getting close to the end here. Do you have any questions for us? We've been having fun going back and forth about the breeding stuff in chat. But if you have any questions for us about the channel, miscellaneous questions, now is your time. You may be totally disinterested. Maybe you don't give a frick. That's fine too. That's totally reasonable. Most people are here just for the content, so that's totally cool. I'll explain to them off stream. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Sounds like I'm okay being out of the loop. So
yeah, maybe it's fine. No, so next stream is after the movie. Don't know 100% yet. We will see. We'll see. Well, I'm going to leave that up to your imagination and our potential scheduling.
And our schedule. Yes, exactly.
Yes. Favorite game, favorite genre. Favorite game of all time is the greatest game, the GOAT of all games is Dark Souls. I don't think it's a perfect game, but it's as good as you get. Dark Souls is the best. I played all of FromSoft's games except for the new Armored Core, which I do want to play. I absolutely freaking love it. It's actually my GOAT. Yeah, I think that the formula has been improved in a lot of ways, in like mechanical ways through the latest games, but very good. I like action games generally. That's pretty much my territory, but I like lots of other games. So Dark Souls peak, yeah. I didn't like the open world of Elden Ring. I liked it. I played like 150 hours in my first kind of go around on it, and it was awesome. But like I was exhausted at the end of Elden Ring, so I hope they never do another open world again. Even though I think they did very well, I like the Dark Souls linear with choices, linear with options type of one to go about. We actually have, for those who want to watch some real cringe, if you go to our game channel, you can watch George play Dark Souls, actually. No. It's really cringe, like hella cringe, because it's so poor quality and we're like really awkward and stuff, but like it's a good time. If you like that kind of thing, it's absolutely freaking, it was really good. There was like one moment where we got scared, like I got hella scared at one point in like the dark area.
I remember that.
Something like jumped out and I had thought I knew where the enemy was, so I wasn't anticipating all. There's some funny moments. So George was an absolute GOAT. I'm not going to tell you what happened with some of the bosses, because if you're really that interested, you'll want to just watch it. But it was sick. So anyways, I could literally talk forever about Dark Souls. Like literally, it would be nonstop. You think we can yap about anime in general? Oh my gosh, you have no idea. So anyways, I'm going to stop there.
We can yap about anything for way too long.
Yeah,
all
that's
the
true.
time.
Yeah, that's 100%. So go ahead, George.
My favorite game, I don't have a game that I can as quickly answer as Graham can about saying like this is my favorite one. It almost like varies day to day. I have like this like cloud of like favorite games, and which one sits at the top almost varies. Like, you got your Pikmin, you got your Wind Waker, you've got your like Halo. I don't know. It just kind of depends on my mood at the moment. My favorite genre Yeah, probably action games. I'd say maybe like PvP.
I was gonna say
If like
PvP
you can call that
shooters.
a genre.
George.
Yeah, if you can call that a genre, I really get enjoyment out of ruining someone's day in a video game.
Oh my gosh.
So this is it. This is how I enjoy it the most. I really like the like hyper on, not even hyper, but just like the honorable duels where you do your best, they do your best. If they beat you fair and square, you congratulate them, all that stuff. Fine. That's great. But as it just so happens that my second favorite thing is the thing that you encounter the most in PvP games, which is, you're going at it, kind of all right, maybe it's even, and then your opponent drops the honor and does something dishonorable. In that case, you gotta like kick it up a notch even further, and then I become a sweaty tryhard, and it's like, all right, now I'm going to ruin this individual's day or this individual's match or whatever it is. Do sometimes we lose because I stop going after whatever the point may be? Maybe, but I might have lost
George
the battle,
wins.
but I won the war. Okay, that's the real.
So someone
right
says
there. So,
George is a rage baiter. I don't think George baits them on purpose. I think he just plays really well until people crack, and then it's after the crack that George rage baits them and then dominates them.
and
That's
then
what
it is time
yeah.
to yes, exactly.
Psycho. He's a psycho.
Yes.
Potential still in love trainer. Yeah, basically. George he's got an unhinged demon in him for sure.
There's an unhinged demon within all of us. Okay.
Yes. Carlos, you are asking for once there's a horse called Orfevre. We will watch that at some point. It's not necessarily gonna be next stream. It could be.
We haven't reacted to it yet.
We will watch it. We haven't watched it yet, but we
list.
will. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. George is a classic COD bro. Kind of, yeah. Actually.
Kinda.
Yes.
Kinda. It's not too far off. Yeah, we played lots of fun games on our games channel. It would be great if we were full-time watching tons of anime and playing video games. That'd be so cool. But of course, we have jobs and obligations and stuff. We're not making nearly the amount that we would need to make on the channel. But at some point we're building, we're growing, right? Because of everyone's support, not just through the memberships, but just through sharing our content, talking about it, thumbing it up, whatever it may be, subscribing. We're growing. So the eventuality may come one day, hopefully. Maybe a big company will be like, Graham and George, we love your stuff. We're going to give you lots of money to keep making stuff and push our products out. And I'll be like,
that'd be awesome.
Maybe we'll see. So, so we'll see. What we won't do is we won't sell out to, I saw that video recently of selling out, channels selling out to, what is it? Private equity.
Oh yeah, to like BlackRock and stuff
that's
like
what we're not going to do. That's for sure. Yeah. So
we would close the channel before we did that. Yes,
yeah.
100%.
So good luck getting YouTube to do that. Yeah. So it's not likely we'll be full-time anytime soon, but we're on the path of at least having more time for me to be able to do some more editing. So there's potentialities. I'm not going to say too much, but there's potentialities in the future. You never know.
Yes.
Great question. Massive freaking answer for there. Are you guys going to react to Road to the Top? We sure are. That's coming out for Patreon and YouTube members next week. Episode 1. Very excited.
Everybody else 2 weeks after that.
That's right.
So, yes.
That's right. Throwaway question then. Do you plan on watching anime movies like Violet Evergarden or Silent Voice? I wasn't aware that Violet Evergarden was a movie. But I thought it was a series. Right? Yeah, I thought so too. But we will. It's on our list. We have a big old list of anime that we want to watch, and it is on there. Silent Voice. I don't know if it's on the list, but we can put it there, and we'll probably check that out too. We'd like to get to lots of different anime.
Series with 2 movies. I see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't see why not.
But it's also has moved, but also I mean, we've watched the Bunny Girl Senpai movies. We watched all those. We're planning on watching the Kaguya movie if and when that comes out.
UmaTube groups are doing draft PvP if you guys are still interested on that part of umamusume. I would love to at least do another stream where we play umamusume. That was really fun.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know,
like on a longer one. Split it,
on a longer stream.
Yeah,
it's just tough. It's just tough. It's all time, right? It's all time and scheduling and stuff. So we really do want to do more. Like, we can't emphasize enough. We really want to do more. It's just our hands are tied in so many ways. So
yeah,
you know,
there's a lot that we're doing behind the scenes, not necessarily channel related, just like other things in life that
like this is our hobby. Basically, right? Like, YouTube is just a hobby for us. Unfortunately, we would like it to be more, but you know, it is what it is. We're doing our best. Okay, we're doing our best.
Yes. 86. I hope 86 is on the list. It is.
It is.
We've had many people. 86 does well in the suggestion polls and all that stuff. But again, if it's on the list, we'll eventually get to it. But it can always move up to being watched right now if it gets picked on for the Tuesday.
That's right.
slot.
If people suggest it and it gets voted on by the members, then it gets like immediate high priority or immediate priority. If not, it goes in the big old list, and then it's up to like whatever Graham and George want to watch in the Thursday slot that given time. The umamusume is going to be filling up the Thursday slot for a hell of a long time because Cinderella Grey is quite long, but we're looking forward to it. And then the Tuesday slot is going to be whatever people want. So also, I hesitate to even say this because I don't want it to feel like I'm encouraging people to give us a bunch of money. Right now, and this could change in the future, but right now it is the way it is. Right now, the higher tier you are in our freaking membership, the more like voting power you have technically. So if someone really wanted to, they're like, you have to watch X anime and I'm going to make it happen. You could like spend a bunch of money to do that. I'm not saying to do that. We set this up a long time ago, just as like a fun thing for people who have an absurd amount of money and just want to throw it around. So don't feel like I'm hopefully not trying to push that, but just as a way of saying, like, you guys can have influence if you really cared that much. You don't have to be in those high tiers. You could just be a normal member like everybody else. So totally fine.
Sure. Yeah. And to shill even more with Uma coming up again, I say this in the videos that we watch actually, but all our Uma content at some point has been struck.
True.
And we've been able to combat every strike successfully. But there might be a point in time where the channel just disappears from the internet for one reason or another. We will fight every strike till our last breath, and we're pretty confident we'll come out on top because we, you know, like I said in the video, but that you guys haven't watched yet. But thanks to Graham's editing and then also like our commentary and all this stuff, like we really truly can say 100% this is transformative and it is our content and it's those things there that help us come out on top.
Right.
But if we get 3 strikes, whether, you know, we have to fight them or not, which we'll fight them, like I said, you know, the channel gets taken down, temporarily suspended, or whatever it is. So if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and maybe hit that bell, because then you will see it right when it comes out, and you might be watching it and mid-watching, or if you wait a day,
it just goes away.
It might be gone. Yeah, exactly.
True.
So
that's a good point, actually.
Putting that out there.
Another thing is, if we can shill more, sorry, again, it's not ulterior motives, I promise. If you're on the Patreon, you could join the Patreon for free. You don't get access to everything, obviously, but if anything happens to the channel, we'll do updates on the Discord or the Patreon. So if you go to the Discord just to chill, just to have it there as a resource, or if you are on the Patreon, you're just a free member, so you get like any like public updates that we do, you'll hear from those. So if you really care enough that you want to make sure, you know, if like you stop hearing, you stop seeing videos, you're wondering what's going on, we'll be updating on at least those 2 platforms, potentially on X as well. We don't really do, we're not big social media guys. We're pretty bad at the social media stuff. We're bad content creators, basically. So, you know, Patreon member. Yeah, if you're a Patreon member, we really appreciate that stuff. We see a lot of YouTube members in the chat as well. We really appreciate it. It's a big driving factor for the channel. Like, it's really big for us. So it really helps us make it feel like our time is worth it. Obviously, just being people here is huge as well, and is a big driving force too. They're pillars, right? They're big pillars of our channel. So the memberships are a big pillar. Having people here in the chat is a big pillar. the comments, the amount of views and stuff that we get. People are enjoying our content. That's a big pillar. So they're all things that contribute. Like, you guys are awesome. It's the best, basically. We all love it. So, so yeah. Let's see. Okay. Anything else quickly before we finish? We're about to finish one little video here, and then we'll be off to celebrate BNW. Watch along with muted audio is a safer output. That doesn't do well on retaining new watchers. Yeah, that we just got to struggle through with editing. Sometimes I take too long trying to figure out what cuts are good enough and what gives enough context and what doesn't. But I like to spend extra time making sure the editing is as good as it can be. So hopefully it's a good experience on YouTube for those watching on YouTube. Maybe remove the audio. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I make cuts on audio here and there. Sometimes I'll leave the audio in and the monetization on that video will go away, but the video can stay, which is great. That's like a fine scenario. I would rather, if I felt like it was intrinsic to the scene and the context and the feeling of the reaction, to keep the music in. I'd say it's better to keep the music in and just let it not be a monetized video. Because I think the experience is the most important. Like, money is great, but experience is everything. Like, that's the reason for the content itself. So, usually we'll try and leave the audio in. And then the memberships on Patreon and YouTube, even if that video is not monetized, we're still making money from people supporting us. So that allows us to make that decision of like, we don't need this to be monetized. People are supporting us in a different way. So, shorts are a good way to grow the channel, apparently. Yeah, our content is very long form. We've done some shorts before. We should do more, but because our content is so long form, it's like diametrically opposed.
This is, again, we're bad content creators.
We're bad content creators.
We probably should do more shorts.
Yeah. We're not real content creators, guys. We're fakes. Okay, we're just fakes. We're not doing the. We've only just recently, like 2 years later, doing the please push the comments, the likes, and the blah 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 buttons in our videos. Like we've only just recently said that, and like we've tried to condense it to the smallest amount of like time possible. And like not saying the annoying things like that everyone says, which is totally fine. But like I personally hate the like saying it myself. If someone says in a video, they're like, comment, subscribe. That's the game. That's fine. But I don't like saying it. So I'm going to say something a little bit different and as short as possible because we're just not real content creators. We're phonies. Okay. So that's just how it goes.
Listen, it is what it is. It is what it is.
So
yeah.
It's our fun little hobby that we really, really like to do because everyone's so awesome. Like that's really it. It's really just a hobby. Like this is our hobby. Everyone's supporting us, and that's what allows us to really justify and keep it going. And maybe one day becomes even bigger and something more. But for now, it's just an absolute pleasure. Like it's so freaking great. Like it's so nice to be here with everybody. So I don't want to harp on it more and more. Respect for the love, the respect for the moments, 100%. It's so important. It's intrinsic. Like we're creating an experience, right? Or at least we're trying to. So.
Yeah. Graham should bring George back to the 80s with the Akira movie.
We'll
only
watch Akira.
Thing I know about Akira, and I think this is Akira, maybe it's not, but it's like some guy like at a wall. He's like, Akira, no. And he's like, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know. I've seen the meme because that's a meme.
That's funny.
Yes.
They're bad. They're good. Shorts are good for searching for new viewers, but bad at retaining them. Yeah, that's been kind of our experience. So it's fine. We're doing well. The channel's very healthy. It's a classic meme. Yeah. The channel's healthy, right? ReZero's doing well. Umamusume does well. I mean, we have lots of people here on the stream. We're very happy with the channel right now. So any support that you want to give, just even sharing or doing likes and stuff like that is a big help. So, all right. Well, it's 1 o'clock my time. I have to eat some lunch before I go do things. But to close us out, we're gonna play this little video here to celebrate the start of BNW coming to you very soon, and already here for those who are members. Thank you, everyone. I said it probably way too much. I'm really sorry. It probably gets really annoying, but we just can't pour our hearts out enough in thanks for all that you guys do for our channel. It's very nice. It's so fun to be with everyone. Thanks to all the content creators who made some stuff for us to watch. I mean, stuff for them, and then we watch it and then stuff like that. But yeah, it's been great. Yes. Very good.
So we can bottom feed on their creations.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
literally, it is, but it's fine. You're right.
So
this is what it is. Okay.
All right, everybody. Let's. This is from the game studio. This is Those Tears Are for Tomorrow's Sake.
Okay. Oh, it's these three. Oh,
that's right. I think we got English subtitles here. Yeah. Man, B was so much bigger than them. It's so funny.
True, yeah, true. Once again, the production value in all this, dude.
It's crazy, right?
For a horse anime.
That's right, baby. The amount of like money they spend on choreography has got to be freaking insane.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, that's adorable. That is so freaking cute. I'm gonna die. Man, we gotta watch a real Uma stream thing at some point with the real voice actors dressed up.
Oh. I didn't know the thing. All right.
That would be awesome. Let's go.
Yeah, we got a little guitar solo too.
Yeah, dang, dude. Let's go! We gotta have it. This. Oh, hold on. There we go. Right there. There we go. Perfect. It's absolutely perfect. BNW coming to you soon, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's been so fun. Bit of a short stream, but next time we'll likely have a longer stream.
We'll do a longer one.
Yeah, we'll likely have a longer stream. So, well, everybody, that's it.
Thank you for joining. And we'll see you guys next time.
See everybody.
See ya.